Hello, welcome. It's time to find the judgment that we lost along the way. Good morning, Chell. 4 p.m. Still in bed, covered in waffles. How are you doing? The game is not making any noise. Let me fix that. There you go. Yeah. Look at the cat. Isn't he cute? Oh, he's so cute. I love him. This is my baby. Hey, is this cat important to the plot? Because I sure hope so. Hey, guess what? Ayame won. It's over. GG. Sorry, Sakura. Oh, okay. That's so weird. Okay. This is the cat from Stray. It's a Stray cinematic universe. All right. But everyone went nuts over the cat. I mean, I can see why. It's a little cutie patootie. Nina got first. Someday Chell's gonna get first. And yeah, congrats Ayame for winning the poll. Poll ending. 113 votes. She won 55%. Easy peasy. Come on. I sound... Hello? Hi. There you go. That seems better. Spicy. 55% spicy? Do I need that? No? Yeah? What's this? Hello? Test 1 2 1 2 1 2. That's... Okay. That's probably fine. Okay, cool. Let's jump into Lost Judgment. This game was... Judgment was incredible. As soon as hey Dan, how are you doing? As soon as I started playing it on my own, I like just kind of blew right through it. Which, you know, even if you stream, it's important to have games that you just like playing for yourself. And Judgment was that for me. But now I know how good it is and I'm familiar with the characters. Cats are roaming creatures and many of them live in the OC. I guess that's kind of true. Can't see the one on the right, really. Let's go with that. Sure. There were a few times where I like left the game on idle and somebody turned it off, and if it wasn't for autosave, I would have had to replay a couple of hours and that would have sucked.
Say this is probably a false alarm or a prank. Copy
oh,
that.
It's Ijincho already, huh?
Clear to proceed.
Sweet. I thought it was gonna be a minute, and maybe it is, but for now we're here.
I told you this was a prank.
April Fools.
Fire.
What does that mean?
Who in their right mind finds this
Chell,
kind
what
of
do you what?
People who enjoy causing a commotion. Huh. Hey.
Oh no. Oh no. Chell, what have you done?
What in the hell?
What is this? What's happening? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh shit. Ugh. Can't we just report this one in and go?
Come on, man. You know we can't just leave this be.
No, you absolutely can, and you should. Please. Please. Oh, the controller buzzed. I could feel the tarp being pulled away. That's disgusting. Oh. Great. I hate maggots. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. He might still be alive. No, he's absolutely not alive. That's not very poggers of you, Chell.
In
To
Japan,
fool me like that.
99.9% of criminal trials end with a guilty verdict. That makes the odds for a defense lawyer to get an acquittal about 10,000 to 1. But I beat
Anyway.
those odds on a murder case.
Oh.
It's a hell of an achievement.
But it ended in a murder.
Fortunately, it came with a price. The death of an innocent woman. The
Wasn't your
shadows of
fault.
truth escape the courtroom. And when they do, someone has to drag them back into the light. The reality is, the law is neither as perfect or as fair as it's supposed to be. So I've made it my job to give those without a voice a chance to be heard.
In 2021. Camarocho. Hey, it's the gang. We're gonna stake out? What's going on? Making some steak? Ivy Burger. I ate at several restaurants in Camarocho, and I don't remember Ivy Burger.
Hey, Doc.
What?
Man, I'm bored.
Boy in the van.
How about you hit me with
Boys
some
in the
trivia
van.
then? That would pass the time. I mean, come
Two
on,
of them.
man. You never know how long a stakeout's gonna last. Even Keiko-chan's losing her mind.
Keiko can hold her
Sure
own.
she is.
She's being chill.
Sec to come up with a zinger, okay?
Takayuki Yagami, head of a Yagami detective agency.
Okay, sure. You think up a tough question, and I just leave you to your thoughts. Wait a damn minute. How does that even solve this problem then, man?
I can't believe it was actually Masaharu Yakaito, Yagami detective agency investigator.
Kaito-san?
Keiko.
I don't think I'm really in the mood for trivia at the moment.
Okay, fine. We gotta spice this up somehow. Keiko-chan, this internet boy. How'd you end up on the raw end of a scam like this?
Okay.
How is this spicing things up? Besides, we don't even know for sure if it was a scam yet, right?
Oh, probably was.
Exactly. Kaito-san here is just jumping to conclusions. It'll be fine, Keiko-san. Don't worry. At Yagami Detective Agency, we make sure our clients' hearts are at the heart of our business.
That's so great to hear. I know I hired just the right people.
Damn straight. Sunshine and rainbows with us.
Boys in the van. Two of them in that van.
Masuki-kun did say he always eats fast food for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but after 20 minutes, you'd think he'd be done by now.
I don't know. He always makes me worry. Even his eating habits.
Say, Keiko-chan, how'd a sweet girl like you get roped in by some dude off the net, huh?
I wouldn't call it that at all. Would you believe me if I said we took it slow at first? I'd say his patience paid off.
I'd say you could probably fit
Maybe it's
6
hard
boys
for
in
you
that
to see,
van.
but he is a caring guy.
Easy.
So he drags you to the shadiest dive in Kamurocho and calls it a date? Sounds like a real catch.
Don't
He was just
judge.
trying to impress me. He couldn't have known what would happen.
Then he sticks his own girl with the bill? Dickhead doesn't begin to describe it.
I mean, he is still in college. And besides, he said if we didn't pay, they'd call the Yakuza to collect.
Whoa, that sounds like a scam.
So they bled you out of 800 grand.
Whoa,
400 still
jeez.
to go.
What?
Total of
What did you
4.2
eat?
mil. It'd be practically impossible to pay all that in one lump sum.
Not for me. I had all the money that
That's where
came.
Masuki-kun's idea came in.
Uh-huh.
He said I could make some easy money working one of those.
Chill, let's go
ones.
eat. I promise you won't get stuck with a $120,000 bill.
Did he say anything about working with those Yakuza from the start? Guy meets girl, they go out, he racks up a tab. Next thing you know,
Jesus.
she's on the market to pay it off. Same shit, different day in this town.
Oh,
Now you're
man.
just jumping to conclusions.
Yeah, imagine, like, hey, you want to go on a date to Burger King? Oh, Burger King's closed. Let's go. Let's go to this other restaurant where the bill is $100,000.
Some lines
10
the law
pounds
just
of
won't
caviar.
cross until it's too late. But I do owe you some credit for turning to a man like Genda-sensei. He's
Hey,
been defending the city a long time now, and his team's rock solid.
love Genda.
Yeah, and when things get too dirty for them, Genda calls in guys like us to clean it up.
10 pounds of caviar sounds gross.
Listen,
I don't like even a little bit of caviar.
I hate to be so blunt, but Kosuke's totally been gaming you from the get-go. Until you see that for yourself.
He's team of real good boys.
Ain't that right, Doc?
Hoshino, Sayori?
Let's not jump the gun, Kaito-san. We don't
What
have
about
proof of
Shintani?
anything yet.
Oh.
Speaking of which, there's our man of the hour.
I tried it like at Costco, which maybe not the best quality,
Kosuke-kun.
but
I'm gonna need to follow him. You two stay here. Hopefully
yeah,
we
there's
can
a few new.
About time we saw some action.
There's a few new.
Careful out there, Todd.
I just said he was a good fella, and then he
Todd,
wasn't
you read me?
anymore.
You gonna be okay tailing this guy?
Ooh, a tailing mission. I know these.
Basics, man.
Kaito-san, please. I could tail him in my...
Hold on a second. Is that a friend I can make? Wait, does this map oh my god. I'm back home. Does this one let you go to both? I mean, I imagine they're not just gonna make Kamurocho for this opening segment.
Sleep.
How much caviar did you get for how much money?
To keep your eyes
Oh, it
open.
was a sample, so it was free. Sweet, okay.
Careful here.
It's both. Oh, whoa. Sprinting is R2, huh? I meant to do something else. I was trying to keep the camera steady, like in the other game, but we don't have Costco around here. Oh, hey. Oh, he's turning back. Is he supposed to meet someone? You don't have samples over there? You can deflect your target's attention by pressing and holding triangle to act casual, where you'll do things like fiddle with your phone or check your appearance in a mirror. You know they got Costco in Japan? Really? Wow, that's crazy. Looks the same. I mean, yeah, I imagine they have to for brand appearances. Check your appearance in a mirror. You know, stuff tails don't do.
Too close.
Hey, what's up?
Guess it's okay.
With hot dog and stuff. Yeah, that's good. I don't know why that's so funny to me. They got the hot dog and the pizza. Do they have the pizza too, you think? I'm just a normal guy going on a walk. Oh. Hey, fella. Yes. Oh, cool, you automatically get in the cover. I was wondering, like, if there was no way to light up the cover spots. So this is cool. The secret lab is like right down there, right? I think. Or it might be down the street, but let's go. Yeah, loved that game. The tailing, by the time I was done with all the side stories, I was over the tailing sequences. Is that? Oh, come on, you better not start cheating already, or else I'll feel bad for Keiko-chan. In any case, I should get some evidence of this.
Kaito-san, you made contact with a new face. I'm gonna get a shot as evidence.
Good call.
Yeah. Your goal is to capture an investigation's decisive moment on camera. Each mission has a list of conditions that must be checked off to succeed. Your photo must satisfy all the good conditions or your mission will fail. Okay. Always check your surroundings and look for the best possible camera angle in order to clear the mission. We're getting... okay. Hopefully this isn't too difficult, because... yes. Smile.
Now.
Boom. They're smiling at each other.
Kaito-san, just sent that photo to your phone. Any sage advice?
Why is he so quiet?
I see it.
Any sage
This is
advice?
a perfect shot, buddy. So, who's Kosuke's new friend?
That's what I'm gonna try and find
No,
out.
great. I gotta follow both of them now.
Touch.
All right, let's do this. Didn't the last game start with the tailing or chase? I forget.
It's because you barely show up to the club events, Kosuke-senpai. I
Kosuke
probably wouldn't have
senpai.
seen you today either if I hadn't mistaken someone else for you.
Oh,
Sorry, I've just been so busy. I know, I gotta make time for the club.
I know you've got a busy schedule, but it's not the same without you, senpai.
yeah. When he's in the hobo outfit.
Because you stopped showing up, you know.
Oh, damn, that sucks. Guess I better make some effort, huh?
Yeah, that'd be great. But senpai,
Bum, bum,
while we're on the subject,
bum, bum.
Yeah?
I hope you won't do anything that'll get those girls' hopes up either.
Ooh,
I don't know if you know this, but the girls had a few big fights actually.
yeah.
All that anger could boil over in your
jeez.
direction at any time is all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Wouldn't want that. I'll be careful. Well, I've got to get going to my next thing.
Okay. Make sure you stop by the club, huh?
Oh, she's just an underclassman. Nothing romantic happening there. Let's hide. I'm just being casual. Don't look at me. This is all he sees. It's just me being casual. Oh, I lost him. Okay, there he is. Do I get my fiddle meter back? My act casual? Oh, you're looking at Camelop? Hey, it's Camelop.
Is someone tailing me?
Nope. Not at all.
Too close. What the hell was that?
I'm trying to act casual. There you go.
Guess it's okay.
Probably not. Look away. Can't avoid their suspicion any further. Yeah. Why are Camelop's eyes so freaky? Do not love that. I see him over there. You bum. Alright. Pizza, pasta, salad, and relax space. Bar and restaurant. 500 tax beer. Wine. Casual Italian. Pizza. Okay, they're looping again. Speaking of which, I need to get... move on. There he is. Oh, I think this is it. Please. Tailing complete? No, no dessert. Only beer and wine. Oh, snap. This dude's cool.
Wait a sec. That's Yagami. He's the detective who reported Aniki's affair to his old lady.
Fuck that guy!
Okay.
He got so pissed he took it out on us. Still fucking sore about it.
Ugh. That's really, unfortunate. Okay. Oh, great.
Yagami! Just your luck to be passing by us today. You're a dead man, bro!
Bro.
Man, this neighborhood never changes, does it?
Alright, let's go beat up these fellas. Street Punks versus Yagami. Alright, baby. When to use Crane. Crane is a highly evasive style centered around ground control and mobility. Yagami's attacks have a wider reach and can hit multiple enemies at once while in Crane. He can also perform successive dodges and even combo into aerial abilities with Sky Dancer. Quick steps along the Little Bear Chef. What's a Little Bear Chef? Sky Dancer primarily. Press X while holding L1. Oh, that's right. Okay. Were you okay? Oh, they want me to, as a Little Bear Chef, yes. Crab walk. Crab walk. I am in semifinals now. Who's you going up against, Chell? Hatsuo? No way, man. Hatsuo's going down. Bam, 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 bam. Oh no, are people voting for Hatsuo because Sakura lost? If you want to link the vote in here, you can go ahead. All right, I did it. Go me. So last time I was here in Kamurocho was in Yakuza 0, where the streets were covered in trash. Thank goodness it's cleaner. Also, I couldn't destroy bikes. Wow, he did not get very far. Thank you. Everyone, if you can, please go to that link, vote for IMA.
Yeah, I need to get more cash. Guess I'll stop by the Popo.
There's no way Hatsuo is that popular, is she? How Kosuke-kun gets his money is key information. I should get a picture of how much he withdraws as evidence. Vote IMA immediately. Wait. Oh, hey, bud. What's up? I'm doing so good in this first tailing mission. Oh man, the glee that I experienced when Mr. Trine hit me was here in the parking lot. Oh, nope. Not what I meant to do. There you go. Yeah. I mean, I liked her. Not my first pick, or my second, or maybe third. But I definitely liked her more than the girl with the magic powers. I didn't hate her by any means. But just wasn't really a fan. She has a French name, right? Or German? Clarice. Okay, yeah. And then the other Sakura. So yeah, I'd be Azami, Anastasia, Hatsuo, Clarice, Sakura, in that order. Oh wow, I got extra gadgets. Cool. Town Go. It's not called Kamurogo anymore. I wonder why. Good order. Yeah, right? I mean, get a shot of Kosuke. Alright. Why would I ever want to be out of focus? Alright, bud.
Now.
Now. Alright, I got a good photo. Time to send this data over to Kaido-san.
Kaito-san, I just sent you a new shot. Take a look.
Yeah, I see it.
Not half bad.
Huh? What the? Yo, Talk. Be real with me. Kosuke's guilty as all hell, right? That's way too much money to just cruise around.
Is
A withdrawal for any amount.
Is Keiko with Kaito? Couldn't she hear him saying all this? But Kaito-san's right. There's no ordinary amount for a student to throw around. So what's he about to spend it on? He's gonna call Keiko and be like, "Hey, I have the money that the Yakuza were asking for. Sorry for getting you caught up in all this." All right. Oh, finally. Okay, cool. I gotta get used to this new tailing system. 15. Yagami, we ended the last game with well over $1 million.
Zach, give me your status.
What have you spent it on?
Kosuke up to?
Not a whole lot right now. He's
Just wandering around town.
Pretty much
Ichiban.
killing time like your average college student.
Any idea where he's headed?
He's being sassy.
Good question. Actually, he just ducked into a building. I'm going after him.
That was another thing that kind of bugged me about
buddy.
Judgment.
You new here? You can't just go waltzing in.
And why not?
Because I said so, that's why. Now beat it.
Looks like Kosuke got off on the 5th floor. There were times in Judgment where like the tailing subject didn't know you, so it was weird that like if they see you one time, they would automatically be suspicious. That was kind of weird to me. All right.
A little excessive. All I wanted was to look around.
Well, there's nothing to see here.
He sounds
Go look somewhere else.
different.
Definitely more to this place than meets the eye.
Very soft-spoken. If Kosuke's hiding something now, this is my chance to find out what. Oh, are there cats in this? I got the trophy for the cats last time. Oh, is that a hint system? That's great. That is a big list. No, I love the cats. Nope. Finding cats, but there are cats. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. So in the last game,
Suspicious.
if you focused, it would slow your movement down to a crawl.
That's gonna work.
There are some ducks under that window. If I can make my way there, I can get inside without anybody noticing. Okay, time to take a look around the building. Moving during active search mode. Look for a foothold.
Suspicious.
Look at those cigarette butts. Someone's going out of the way to not clean this up. Okay. A ladder. Huh.
Hey.
Lockers completely exposed to the elements. Wonder what these are used for, what they use these for. If you can feed cats, then it's a perfect game.
Suspicious.
An AC unit. Maybe I can use it as a foothold to reach that open window. Looks easy enough to climb onto. Should make for solid footing. All right. Okay, I see what this is going for, and I'm intrigued. Are there a lot of these climbing segments in the game? Because there's definitely moments in the first one where I was like, you could probably just climb. Sneak inside using location during your... Okay. Sometimes you'll need to make your own way to reach your destination. This is when parkour comes in handy. Sweet. Love it. Alright. Okay, cool. The grip gauge above Yagami will deplete as he climbs or uses his arms. If the gauge runs out, he'll fall and you'll have to retry. Hold circle to move up and down. Left and right, okay. Huh. Toughness light. I also like how the inventory system works in this game, where you can have like X amount of each beverage instead of 20 items total. Hello, pigeons. Yep.
Yo, Talk. You hanging in there, buddy?
Huh. Very funny.
Wall here.
What's that supposed to mean? You didn't lose the
Okay,
guy,
let's
did
keep
you?
going, I guess.
Look, my hands are tied right now, but everything's under control.
Oh wait, can I drop? There you go. Thanks for, yeah. Let's get this item first. A silver plate, that's worth money. Oh, hello kitty, I love you. Sweet babies. Okay. No one's gonna notice me climbing around up there? That's great. Okay. Why did I get paid? Did I find 500 yen? Just out inside the window? Kosuke-kun went up to the 5th floor. Guess I've got 2 more to go. It was kind of dangerous.
Hey guys. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Hey, who's this clown?
Yeah, there's just some guy up in your building.
First time I've ever seen it.
Hey, that's
Oh,
Joryu's hair.
Kosuke's guest.
Guess I took a wrong turn somewhere.
Who the hell's Kosuke?
Ah, that's the kid who keeps hanging around. You'd think he'd have wised up by now.
Wait, then he'd be on the 5th floor. So what are you doing
Oh
down
no.
here?
Seriously, it's like you got me lost on purpose. You mind pointing me in the right direction?
Take the stairs to the 5th floor
Oh, wow.
and head all the way back. Your friend will be in the tatami room.
The
The tatami room.
Oh, of course. Should have known this wasn't it.
Before you go, I'm gonna need to verify your membership. Kosuke give you a card?
No, he said he was gonna give me one.
Should have? Shoot, I can't seem to find it.
That's so.
Uh-oh.
Well, now we got a problem.
Oh no. It was so
Sorry.
so close.
I'll be more careful next time, promise.
There won't be a next time, dumbass. We don't carry cards here.
Oh no. What the
Now, who the
hell?
hell are you?
He
How'd
got
you
so
get in?
emotional.
Better start talking.
Here we go.
Tell me, what's Kosuke doing in the tatami room?
We're not telling you shit.
When to use Tiger. Tiger is a balanced style with a variety of offensive, defensive, and evasive maneuvers designed for single enemy fights. After performing a rush combo, you can turn your finishing blow into a charge attack. Okay. EX. There's a third style? What? EX style actions are stylish techniques that can be activated in many different situations. They're much stronger than your regular attacks and can be performed as long as the EX gauge has at least one segment charged. Oh, y'all are done. Oh, I'm doing the smack. Oh my gosh. Let me get this thing here. Third style for beating up kids. I can't tell if you're joking. That's the weirdest thing you've ever said. What do you mean beating up kids? How many times am I fighting kids in this game? They were mean first. Okay. Officer, it's okay. They were mean first. Have fun. What? I'm scared. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm supposed to be attacking with the chair, not EX actions. All right. No. There you go. Let me just... There you go, okay. Now. Rude. Boom. Sweet. Defeat the thug. There were two of them. We don't carry cards.
What's going on?
I'm still in that building with Kosuke-kun. Had a little run-in with some watchdogs. And apparently, Kosuke's no stranger. Right now, he's in there to
He's no stranger to love.
He is, huh?
What do you think he's up to?
Well, a betting man would say he's gambling. If it's a members-only building with goons posted on every corner, I'm telling you now, the tatami room ain't no tea shop.
Huh. Not a bad theory at all. It's like you're speaking from experience, Kaito-san.
Whoa.
You got questions? I've got answers.
No. Put your phone down.
I said we have an intruder.
Hey, what?
Damn. You got me. What the hell?
What happened? You there? Tell me something, Tog. Why is a college kid hanging out with a bunch of gambling lowlifes? We're seeing this kid's true colors now, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with that.
It's hard to argue with
Let's
that.
give him the benefit
There was
of the doubt until we catch him red-handed. Innocent until
There's a
proven
cheating
guilty.
case early in the first game,
Is that some lawyer creeping back into your detective
and
work?
you follow some old man who's having an
Don't
affair,
get yourself caught. Unless
and I
you
really
fight
wished
your hands.
it was a misunderstanding, but it was not at all. Reach your desired destination without being caught. Ooh, some stealth espionage. Yeah, like I was hoping that it was like, oh, she came to like surprise the wife with like redecoration or something, but no. Crap, I gotta do something or I'm busted. Okay. He didn't hear the fighting in that room? It was a lot. A closer look while taking cover and move the cursor over something or someone with a magnifying glass icon. Then press triangle to take a closer look and gather the info you needed.
Yo, got a minute? I heard we got an intruder in here. Let the others know for me.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, he's gonna leave his post to go tell people. If they see me, they'll call for backup. Better reach the 5th floor as quietly as possible.
I see.
I see. This guy's asleep. Hey, he's got a leather jacket too. What's up with this guy? Is he napping? In that case, I'll just walk right on through. Walking right through. You have a drink over there? I'm thirsty. Okay, hold on. I have to get this cat. Oh, a key. Maybe it'll come in handy. Oh, I thought he was there for the cat. No. Paper plate, not worth it. Does he wake up if I bump into any of those boxes? Man, I'm good. Oh, I needed the key. Okay. Yes, it worked. Love his, like, permanent hunch status. Alright, let's do this. Alright. How did anybody get up here? There's stuff in the way. I wonder they were confused. Stamina X. I guess this is as far as I go. Those cones are blocking my way. There's no way to get past them. Karthis, hi, Karthik, Kailash. Karthik Kailash. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Let me get that drink. Thank you for that hydrate, too. Alright, damn locked. How about that key I found earlier? Not the right one, guess I just have to pick it. Oh, snap. Picking locks. Yeah, let's do this. If it's the same, then I remember. It looks the same. Oh, wait. Nice. Are they always marked? Because they weren't marked in the first game until I got that skill. Alright, let's open the door. Let's go in here quietly. We're going to be very sneaky. A very respectable list of games being had to follow based on that. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Right now, I'm kind of on a... Yesterday, I played Far Cry 6 for the first time, and then this one today. I don't know. I'm intending to stream Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays, so I might throw in Yakuza Kiwami in there too, and just rotate through those 3 games until I beat them. But thank you. Appreciate the follow. I'm not sure when my next Souls game is going to be, because I need to update the list too, because I beat Yakuza 0 on stream. Very good game, very sad though. But yeah, thank you, appreciate it. All right, let's see. Let's look at this guy. Happy New Year, by the way. Is that the tatami room? That guy's in my way. But I gotta do something about him in order to enter the tatami room. Causing a ruckus after coming this far isn't the smartest move, is it? Alright, yeah, let's try out that plan. Happy New Year, yeah. Hope you had a good celebration, if you celebrated. While taking cover, you can move the cursor over the coin icon and toss a coin by pressing R2. This will draw any enemies toward the sound it makes. So long as you haven't been spotted, you can sneak up on an enemy from behind and press triangle to take them out. Alright. Let's throw a coin over there. Ooh, the trigger. Oh, I lost the money. Go for it. Go get it, yeah. Pretty chill, just read manga. Nice. Are you reading anything in particular lately? I don't know how that's supposed to put him to sleep. But it worked, I guess. Do I get my money back? He didn't pick it up. No? Oh, hey, what's this? A dirty cloth. Yummy. Alright, head to the tatami room. Hey, I did it.
Hey, don't just stand there. Shut the door already.
Is he not gonna look at me? He's not realizing that I'm not supposed to be here? Oh, they're just gambling up there?
Come on, I had you! Ah, why does this always happen?
Because they're ripping you off. Well, there he is, plopped right in front of a Chohan game. You need a better hobby, kid.
Come on, folks. Who wants another round? Everyone place their bets? Now or never.
Okay.
You know you're on a losing streak, Kosuke. Why not be a good little boy and go home?
Are you kidding? I was just getting warmed up.
Didn't know you were such a high roller. Where are you getting all that cash from anyway?
Can't say too much about it, but I got me a pretty good hustle.
Another girl with stars in her eyes, huh?
Wow.
Just go ahead and tell the whole room.
Hey, keeping it a secret's on you.
Guess the proof's plain as day. Kosuke, you're one sneaky bastard. You take her money, her heart, Keiko-san will have every right to hate you. What a jerk. Just to pay for his gambling.
Alright, Kaito-san, you called it. Kosuke-kun just blew all his earnings on Chohan.
Told ya. So, what do you say we do? Because I say we cut to the chase and have us a little one-on-one.
My thoughts exactly.
Wouldn't it be a 2-on-1?
I'll bring the car around. College boys about to learn something they don't teach in class.
Whoa. Kaito's about to beat up a kid. Well, college student, but still.
Hey man, hold up a sec. I think you dropped something.
Huh? I've got my phone on me. What'd I lose?
Well, it could be any number of things, to tell you the truth.
Keiko-san is pretty upset with you.
Or even your integrity.
Oh, okay.
You might have left those somewhere.
Your sense of justice.
What's your freaking problem?
Does scamming a young lady ring any bells for you? You've been working with a crooked bar to make her foot a 1.2 million yen bill.
What in the hell are you even talking
Built
about?
different, not wearing pajamas.
Con so many girls, you can't even keep the
Right.
scam straight anymore?
You better back off me. I've got the full support of the Tojo clan on this thing, man. Still think it's wise to talk shit?
The Tojo clan? You mean the Yakuza?
Pissing yourself yet? You're about
Didn't they shut down?
Sorry, asshole!
The Tojo clan thugs got
Boom.
disbanded ages ago.
Idiot.
If name dropping
Hey, Dan, what's up?
gang was supposed to scare me, I'm not very impressed.
It's a good thing I played like a dragon.
Fucking go!
I
Oh, okay.
wouldn't do that if
Thanks,
I were
Dan.
you. That excuse for a punch told me all I need to know.
Fuck you, man! That last one was just a warning shot. No more
I could totally beat you up. I'm a black belt.
You're gonna get fucked up.
I hear you,
He
kid.
sounds like such a douche.
So, I can take the gloves off too, right?
Oh no.
Fuck? You for real right now? Well, I pump iron at the gym once a week, my man. You're going down.
Once a week. Wow.
Don't say I
Kosuke
didn't
versus Yagami. Beat the hell out of him. Yeah, I got to the dissolution part. I was like, wow, glad to play. Yeah. It's cool. I wonder how many more things I'll have context for once I, taking out the trash. Jeez. Bro's ragdoll. Yeah, he's dead. He just crucified him. I'm sorry. He T-posed to death. Oh,
Hey,
man.
Yoshiro-san! Over here! Please, you gotta help me.
Oh, hey, this guy again.
Kosuke, what happened? This guy giving you trouble?
Oh, no, man. It's fine. We're friends.
He just started wailing on me all of a sudden.
He did.
Oh, no. I'm sorry,
Well,
Dan.
what's your problem?
Well, I predate the show, so they let me stay here. I got grandfathered in.
That a tatami room term for gambling addict?
Gambling addict. Who told you about the tatami room? People only get in through me.
Don't worry about it.
And I sure as hell don't know you.
Yeah, you do. You're my best friend.
I don't have time to play around right now.
Too late, asshole. You just signed up for a beating.
All right, let's go back to Crane style. About EX Boost. EX Boost is a special move that slowly consumes the EX gauge in order to strengthen Yagami beyond his limits. Specifically, EX Boost increases attack speed, reduces flinching, and absorbs enemy damage. To activate EX Boost, press R2 when the EX gauge is at least one segment charged. Press R2 again to deactivate. More about EX Boost. Certain combos and EX actions are okay. Alright, let's do this. Bam, 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 bam. Whoa, whoa, that looks very cool. Welcome to the LOG. Now you done goofed. Take that, and that, and that. Alright, it's just you and me, Kosuke. Can beat you up again? He's dead. They're all dead.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Sure wasn't, but guess what?
Now you're really asking for it.
Oh, cool. Alright, a chase. So, in the last game, the chase, I'd be right up next to them, and it said the distance was like 40 meters. So I don't really know what it means. There are times when Yagami must chase down and catch a fleeing target. During chases, you'll run after your target automatically. Avoid obstacles by moving the left stick and pressing certain buttons when prompted. The distance gauge will show how close you are to catching your target. Will it though? You and your target will steadily lose health as the chase ensues. Okay. Let's go. It's me, Yagami, and I'm chasing you to death. Correctly enter button prompts to evade obstacles and recover a bit of health. Pick up recovery items on the road. Okay, I like that. Oh, you can pause the game and just drink one of your... Yoink. Whoa. Totally. Am I next to my office? I think I am. Is that it on the left? Oh, there it goes. Alright, poor guy. Yeah, that's the office. I'm learning Kamurocho after three games. There's the Akashimaru. They replaced it with the Yoshinoya. No, it's been there since the 80s. No, I had a friend there. This dude's running out of health. He's about to die. Idiot didn't pick up the stamina X. About split paths. During a chase, you may choose which path to take at a moment's notice. Be careful if you choose... Okay. I mean, it seems like he's going left, so... Oh, really? Ijincho seems way more... it just seems sprawling compared to... because you basically live in Ijincho. That's true. I feel like I know Kamurocho pretty well by now. Take that. So I beat him up twice, chased him till he was exhausted, and then I tackled him into the ground. This guy is not going anywhere for a long time.
Come on, Kosuke-kun. Are you done?
You can't help yourself, can you, Talk?
Hey, I know this alleyway. It's where I met a little someone. Oh, yeah, I can see that.
How the fuck are you a lawyer?
Former lawyer. I'm a detective now.
Yagami-san, you're not really a detective?
Oh, I am.
I'm a detective, all right. As for the badge, I still have a license to practice, so I hold on to it.
Is it safe to assume then you used to work at Genda Law?
Yep.
Yes, I
Hit the
am.
nail on the head, actually.
Sorry, one sec. Okay, I'm struggling with something here. Wonder if you can help. Why is it called the OC instead of just OC? It's so weird, right? I came here to see Snetty, but he doesn't ever want to come to the hottest place in the OC, the Irvine Spectrum. Better call Saul-san. I don't know, Dan. I don't know what they call it.
These days, he
the
has
OC.
gigs that are better suited for detectives, like him.
Now it's making a little more sense.
Yeah.
Did you catch all that, Kosuke-kun?
Huh?
Well, if you want a closer look, I'll be more than happy to accommodate you.
What?
Yeah, care to go for a ride? We're gonna be buds, Kosuke.
Oh, no. What are we doing to him?
Time out! Guys, this isn't funny. These damn things off me! I swear this is all a mistake!
Kosuke-kun.
Yuko-chan! Don't let these assholes con you! Believe me, I didn't do anything wrong! Who the hell are these thugs?
Who is Yuko-chan?
Well,
My name is Keiko.
Oh, no.
Jerk. And to think I trusted
We're gonna
you.
have a lot of fun
Here's the deal,
with the
Kosuke-kun.
UFO catcher
First,
and
you gotta
darts.
cancel her debt to that bar.
But that's not even my call.
And second, they'll be returning every yen she paid. Plus a little extra for us having to deal with your bullshit.
You're out of your freaking mind! Do you even know who you're...
I have a pretty good idea. And I don't think very highly of con artists who prey on innocent women.
You tell him, Talk.
Hey! That's my phone!
Dial up that bar for me, would ya?
What bar?
Drop the act, kid. That scam is the oldest trick in the book.
You don't have any proof.
Proof? Do we need to spell it out for you? We've got you by the balls, you little shit.
Who even are you people?
We're the good guys.
Finest. The Yagami Detective Agency.
You mean you're detectives?
Dude, you are so slow.
Smart guy, huh?
Come on.
Everyone in town knows us.
They do?
You're goddamn right they do. Don't talk like you never heard of us.
Give the guy a break, Kaito-san.
For real.
Still getting our name out there.
Well, I mean, after what happened at the end of the last game, everyone should know us. Why does this have to go down in front of our client? This is beyond embarrassing.
Look, I get what you're after, but give it up. That money's as good as gone. The guy who runs that bar's ex-Tojo clan. I wasn't lying when I said he's Yakuza.
Yeah? Well, I used to roll with the Tojo myself.
Hmm.
I might even know the dumb bastard. You know he's all bark and no bite, don't you? The Tojo clan got disbanded.
Yeah, but he's still a criminal. Just because his clan broke up doesn't change a thing.
He's just a dickless ex-Yakuza strutting around, flashing a pin.
Strutting around.
Shit.
Still, even an ex-Yakuza is dangerous.
This music is so funky. I just
Sure you'll be safe?
noticed.
Yeah, got this under control. Dangerous are special. So, which numbers the bar keeps?
You really
Nah, man.
shouldn't.
Kamurocho and loud-shirted Yakuza are
I'd worry more about the one right
like peanut butter and
Or would
rice.
you rather try your luck?
You know, they just don't go together. Besides Kaido, I can't think of any other loud shirt Yakuza man ever.
Yo, what's up, Kosuke?
Hey,
What's up?
Chief. You wouldn't happen to be back at the shop, would you?
Yeah, I am. Why, you, find yourself a new chick?
Oh wow, dude, this guy's such a scumbag.
Not exactly.
No? Well, hey, at least you still got Keiko on lock.
Oof.
These broads will do anything if you know how to squeeze them right.
Squeeze him.
You could make a fortune.
Okay.
Wait a minute, though. What happens when Keiko brings you the money?
Oh.
That's simple.
What's up, Joe? There's some pretty big spoilers here, so The OC is an American teen drama television series created by Josh Schwartz that originally aired on the Fox network in the United States from August 5th, 2003 to February 22nd, 2007, running a total of 4 seasons. OC is an initialism of Orange County, the location in Southern California in which the series is set. Very good, Dan. Thank you. Go beat Judgment. Get out of here. It's funny because I saw you beat it. I saw you started on stream, and then I started and beated it. And now you need to go beat it. Get out of here. Beat it. I don't know why we're talking about the OC. Spoilers for Judgment. It gets lost. Oh, chill. I have to ban you for that one. Because Dan Snacks lives in the OC now. You've ruined everything. Go vote for Ayame and go beat Judgment. I am the OC. Unlimited oranges. We're just mixing all the references together. Yeah.
Take the cash off her hands. Then we slap on a last-minute late fee and send her sobbing all the way to the soapland.
Vote Ayame, or she'll shoot you.
You got it all figured out.
It's not a joke.
Why'd your voice change all of a sudden?
How did you just notice?
Took you long enough.
California, here it comes, right?
I suggest you remember this voice. Because I'm about to come.
Actually, yeah, that's not a joke.
You'll be the one paying the price.
Yeah,
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I did not forget that
Kinda
image.
insane, man.
Sorry to break this to you, Keiko-san.
Oh.
Kosuke-kun had you fooled. No matter what
Kosuke,
lengths
piece
you
of
went to for
garbage.
him, all he ever thought of was using you. You were just an easy mark the whole time.
Don't get me wrong, Keiko-san. This did start out as business, but now I've seen...
No,
That's
you
enough
didn't, you
out of
liar. Yeah, feel the pressure, do it. I did not force you to move to the OC. Actually, Dan, it's funny that you mentioned, but a friend of mine started working as a security guard, and
Trust me.
he actually, I think your area, your work area, is one of the places that he surveils.
Be safe there.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to see what we're gonna do to that place anyway. It's gonna get ugly.
All right, Kaito.
You're going to take them on alone?
Yeah.
That's always how it goes down around here.
Oh,
Let's go,
Kaito.
Keiko-san. Genda-sensei's office is just up ahead.
Hey, it's the office with the elevator. Eddie, can you force me to move to the OC? Hold on. You can receive downloadable content if you have a network connection. Pick up your goods from the mailbox at either Yokohama 99 or Yagami Detective Agency. Cool. I cannot make you move anywhere. I didn't make Dan move. He threatened to move here, and I said don't, and then he did anyway.
This is Genda Law, where I got my start as a lawyer.
The sign says it's Club Green Rose.
He's been a well-respected figure in Kamurocho for years. Genda Sensei.
Where is everyone?
Oh, Saurakun and company are down at the courthouse. Those two are always putting in a hard day's work.
Ryuzo Genda, director of the Genda Law Office. Where's my boy, my son, my child? Oh, you talking about Shintani?
It was that con artist case.
Chill, have a seat. Also, Joe, go beat Judgment, please.
Did Yagami get that solved for you? He goes all in on his cases, but that's about his only redeeming quality.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Gone above and beyond.
I'm amazing. Ooh, how much, Joe?
Sorry to impose, Genda-sensei, but can Keiko-san stay here a while?
Fine by me. It was getting a little too quiet around here anyway.
Dan's from Minneapolis. He called me up one day when I was in Mini, and he said, "Listen, you gotta move to the OC." I said, "What the hell is the OC?" He's like, "Orange County, it's in Cali." So I put all my stuff on a truck and rode out here. Worked at a food kiosk for a bit, and then, well, now I'm in an office, but we'd never leave the OC. The OC. $46.99's not enough on sale. You could probably beat Judgment before Ishin comes out if you just focus on that. So go do that. Don't buy any new games you don't have time for. Midnight Suns, more like Midnight Funs. Did you actually enjoy it, Dan? I know you streamed it a little bit. Ishin hype, yo! I don't buy games anymore because I'm in the OC. Yeah, I did it good. Go finish Judgment. Yeah, please. When is Ishin out? Chell. Now I'm thinking I should beat this before Ishin comes out so I can stream that next. Oh, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Agabagool. What skills do I have here? Let's see. Whoa. Hey, how come the third fighting style doesn't have a thing here? Also, cool that Crane has actually has stuff, because in the first game it seemed like all the fighting abilities were for Crane, for Tiger style, so love that for me. Healthy Eater, Enlightened Eater, Lucky Gourmand. Because there's no kids to beat up yet, obviously. Chell, am I actually beating up kids? I don't want to do that. I'm scared. I don't want to beat up any kids. Increases your maximum grip gauge. Charge up EX gauge. EX enhancer. Enhancer, I hardly know it. Can I do the wall strike? Yeah, let's do that one. And Extra health. So listen. Kamarogo. Shop missions. Batting center, easy peasy. Shellac, I can drink all day. Conrai, yum yum yum. Where's Yoshinoya? Is it not a restaurant I can actually enter? Damn. I don't want to golf. Please don't make me golf. I don't want. Nice guy. Click, 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 click. How many friends can I have? Okay, that's fine. Let's just keep going. Talk to Genda.
Speaking of which, it's rare to see the office this empty.
There's only 3 people. What do you mean?
Yeah. Big enough to keep Saori-kun and Hoshino-kun out of trouble.
Who's Hoshino?
It's not a murder case, is it?
Oh.
No. It's an anti-nuisance ordinance violation.
Oh.
Oh, you mean...
It's a groping case?
Oh, jeez.
She's a smart one.
2 months?
This happened 2 months back.
Is that normal for a case like that to take so long?
Pinned down a groper who was trying to make a getaway. Wouldn't you know it, the culprit was a cop.
Ew to the groping or Oda Hoshino?
Makes you wonder what this world's
Oh, no.
Naturally, the press had a field day with it. It was all you saw on the news for a while.
It's a weird way to fade out to black.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Ew to cops. Okay.
It was all over the internet. Anything that stops the trains during rush hour makes the news.
It was all they talked about. Probably because he was a policeman.
The judge
Adachi.
is handing down the verdict today, and I don't expect to be pleased with it. Every answer he's given has been, I don't recall. Like, that'll do him.
I forget who did the touching. Hey. No, Adachi's a weirdo, but he wouldn't do that. He'd call pound mates and have a great misunderstanding.
No, you're wrong. You got the wrong guy. Stop struggling, asshole. Let me go.
Well, that's possible. He was also running. Check your hands. Why would that?
Hey, are you filming this? Put that camera away.
I don't know, man. Sounds like you're guilty. I love Adachi. He's a weird guy. Yeah. Boy. My child, Atreus.
Ihara-san,
Wrong game.
do you mind sitting up straight in court, please?
Hey, Saori.
A bad attitude isn't going to do you any favors.
Look at my son! Saori Shirosaki, attorney at Genda Law Office.
Does it even matter?
I'm screwed either way.
The verdict has already been decided.
Your demeanor still has consequences. The worse things are looking for you, the better an impression you need to
Saori
make.
would never talk to you, ever. Issei Hoshino, attorney at Genda Law Office. I didn't mean to pick a less stern voice, but
Well, if I were the judge, I'd be happy about having an easy day on the job for
you
once.
better just... Okay, stop. You leave her name out of your mouth.
Decided. Guilty as charged.
The tallest 10-year-old with law degree. Where's his backpack?
This also means it's almost time for the curtain to fall.
What
the grand
is
finale.
going on with this guy?
And so, let's get this show on the road.
2 months ago. So would a body decompose to the state that we found it in that opening cutscene in 2 months? They massacred my boy. No backpack. Oh. Oh man. Club Green Rose.
Well, like I said, we should have a verdict coming down today. We only really needed Saori-kun at the bench, but Hoshino-kun insisted on joining her.
Truth be told,
Stop.
I still can't tell when he's trying to help or when he's trying to impress her.
Then he'll need to pull out all the stops. Saori-kun's no slouch. Plus, she's got ice in her veins.
Sheesh.
Speaking of, how'd you end up
sorry.
on the hook for defending an active duty officer?
Well, another firm had it on their plate first, actually. Kamuro PD, they have their go-to guys. Plan was to get a confession, earning the defendant a nice retirement package and a simple case dismissed.
Jeez.
You mean he'd be found innocent?
Bottom line, yeah. On the condition he left the force.
Sayori-kun.
Correct.
Chan, sorry.
But the plan fell apart when the cop kept insisting he didn't do it, in spite of the evidence stacked against him.
Why didn't they call Yagami for that one?
Once Kamuro PD's lawyers decided to throw in the towel, the case went straight to Sayori-kun, who just happened to take the call.
Huh. Makes sense.
I want lunch.
I'm sure they'll be back soon if you.
Do you make bentos for like to take to work?
I would, but I gotta tie up a few loose ends. But let us know if any new requests come in.
Restless as always. You ever heard of a vacation, Yagami?
No, what's that?
That's exactly why I turned my hobby into a job. Besides, I like staying busy.
Fine. You never did listen to your elders.
Anyway, I shouldn't keep Kaito-san waiting.
Like cut him off.
Thanks again for looking.
I also want a bento, but yeah, I don't think it'll make. I don't think it'll survive the trip if I did buy one from you. All right, let's go. Hey Kaito, what's up?
Hey, ready to wreck shop talk?
Oh hey, by the way, Chell, I meant to ask you, and if this is a spoiler for Joe, then feel free not to answer. You know that building that you fundraise to like build it up floor by floor? Do you get anything besides like? Oh, can you take a picture of that? I want to see it. Do you get anything for completing that besides like the skill points from Kamurogo? Unless you didn't finish it. In either way, that's fine. Yes, you do, Joe. Go play Judgment. It's amazing.
Not gonna be any bottles of beer on the wall when we're done.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Let's get to work.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
What I'm talking about.
It was so expensive. I was throwing money at it, but I ran out of money, and then I beat the game, and I was like, well, I did all the side quests. I can't imagine this is that important. I'll just look it up later. Quick starter.
This the dump you brought Keiko-chan to?
It is! So could you please just let me go?
Not a chance. You get a front row seat for when your boss shows up.
What are you, crazy?
That's fine, but it's a small side thing anyway.
Then he'd murder you two for dessert!
Huh. He's that scary, huh?
Yes, actually. Not to mention all his boys.
All the more reason to put him in his place. Pricks like that need to learn how to treat a lady.
Agreed.
Yes.
Oh,
my phone. Apparently you only get 1500 SP for finishing it, but it costs like several million.
Could he choose a worse fucking time? Talk about a buzzkill.
Hey there. You miss me?
Jeez, it's been what,
What?
half a year? Everything good over there?
Good as it gets.
I know him.
Well,
that's my son.
My own I wanted to give you, man. Tsukumo-kun and I have our very own detective agency.
Wait.
Oh.
Are you saying you started
What?
a detective agency?
Why have you in Tsukumo?
Now you're
Wait,
a
are you in
detective.
Ijincho?
Yep, got our own office and everything.
Nice. Okay, I see now.
Didn't want to muscle in on your turf.
Tsukumo.
I don't know
Smiley
what to say.
face.
Oh, and by Tsukumo, you mean...
The one and only.
Handsome gentleman.
The only one I know.
Ah, yes, handsome gentleman.
Hacking might give us an edge. Never figured he and I were on the same wavelength about stuff.
Wrap this up, Doc.
Anyway, we got a pretty big case.
I'm suddenly curious if I can revisit the office where Tsukumo was. The cafe.
So that got me thinking, why don't we call up the bros so they can show us how stuff.
Do you need an answer right away? We're in the middle
Tsukumo's legit the most relatable character in all of RGG. Uh-oh, Joe, what have you done? I can mod you, Chell, if you want to ban Joe for that.
Sorry, buddy.
Or time him out.
Set? Huh. Then let's roll.
She'll eat you. I've seen it. This place looks shady as hell. I feel I made something wrong. Yeah, a little bit. Tsukumo is beloved. Krong.
Kosuke, care to explain
The
what the
irony.
fuck's going on?
It's not what you think.
No, it's
We're
exactly
here
what
on
you
account
think.
of a woman named Keiko Hamada. She says she's been threatened by an illegitimate business.
Oh, I see. You're the guy who had this dipshit's phone.
Yagami Detective Agency, at your service.
Yagami Detective? Yo, wait a sec. You the
Yo,
kid
wait a
Matsugane-san took in?
Hey, Matsugane.
I told you people have heard
Great.
of us.
Huh.
As for me, the name's Kaito. Used to wear the Matsugane myself.
Also, vote for Peanut, by the way, if anyone's
I've heard
following
plenty
the
about
polls.
You're a real celebrity, buddy.
Peanut number 1.
A man's gotta have a reputation, right?
Masaharu Kaito. Ugly as an ape and just as dumb.
How dare you?
Does an amateur thief get the drop on him that forks over the family safe? Yeah. Yeah, you're a real legend.
Don't talk like
Thank you, Chell.
jackass.
Doing the Lord's work.
Ape? I'm about to go ape shit here.
Come on, man. Don't give him what he wants.
Fuckhead.
Now that we're past introductions, we're here to get Keiko-san's money. And we'll be tacking on our fee on top of that. Just business. I'm sure you understand.
Hear that, boys?
Alright, let's just beat this guy up.
Breaking ranks with the Tojo clan?
It doesn't. You didn't break ranks. It just doesn't exist
No
anymore.
more paying cuts to guys
It's like quitting a job after they fire you,
Makes us even tougher.
or get laid off. I guess is more appropriate.
The walls. Now, this is damn good soundproofing. Meaning whatever goes on inside.
You could like have you could rent this out as a music studio then.
You'll find out just how convenient that is.
You hear that,
Tried.
Keiko-san? He says we're free to cut loose.
Oh yeah. Best news I've heard all day. I'm gonna open up a can of...
Hey, hold that thought a minute.
Did Sugiurashi call you a second ago?
Yeah.
But look, Tsukumo, now's really not a good time.
Oh, so
I appreciate that
you really
they're letting
are
me
just
just
busy?
talk.
He said you hung up on him, so I wanted to make sure.
Aw.
He didn't offend you, did he? I'd hate to think he upset you, you know? But
He's
if
not
so,
stinky.
we
He's a
didn't mean-
thoughtful young
on behalf of
man.
both of us, I offer my profuse apologies.
Yep, no offense taken, man.
But you see my point.
Ooh.
Right? Sugiurashi and I are a team. Our
Okay, now
actions
he's getting
reflect
impatient,
on
which
each
I
other.
understand.
Any responsible member of a company, I mean, any responsible member of society.
You look
It's a matter
stinky.
of respect.
Okay, I get the picture. We'll continue this later.
Okay, but when is later? Should I call you back? If you have an estimate, I can set a timer. That
Oh
way I'll
my
know when it's
God,
convenient.
Tsukumo, I love you, but we gotta talk later.
Right, you leave off?
You gotta be shitting me.
Yeah, pretty lame talk.
I don't think you need to know to be stinky to know stinky.
Dead meat.
A Joker. You know, Am I stinky? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. Just based on your attention to detail, I feel like that's one thing that you would not like overlook. All right. Wow, Joe's coming out here swinging. Okay. Don't be mean to Chell. Ah! Alright, there you go. I don't think so. Please don't. Oh, sweet. Okay. No! Dope. Dope. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Dude, some of these EX attacks. Chell wants to fight, she'll have a fight. No, you're the one that's picking a fight. Leave her alone. She's here to watch the judgment get found after he got lost. I have to make a new rule for Joe is don't pick fights with other viewers. Oh, sweet. I can switch styles more readily. I think in the other game you had to like be done with a combo and then not doing anything for a second to do it. What are you doing?
I just wanted to thank the both of you for all you've done.
I'm just glad to hear they got your money back. These two are something, huh?
Oh yes. I don't know how I could possibly
No, you started
repay
it.
them.
Don't worry about it. Besides, those thugs paid our service fee and then some.
Oh no, Chell, don't stoop to his level.
Oh, nothing.
I take it all.
How would
back.
Hoshino feel about you picking
Anyway,
fights?
what happened to the crooks?
If they're smart, they're skipping town. Doubt they'd reopen after how bad we wrecked the place. As for Kosuke, I made sure to tip his college off.
Oof. Wow, you ruined it. I mean, not that he doesn't deserve it, but that
So I'd say
you guys destroyed him.
Well, I've sure learned my lesson. It's a scary world out there.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, I'm just a silly little guy. I'm just a birthday guy.
From now on, I choose the place when meeting boys online. And I should probably change dating apps while I'm at it.
That's your big takeaway? Really, Keiko-chan? You're laying this all on the app, not the sketchy internet dudes.
Oh, I don't think so at all. Plenty of people these days meet their match online.
Ooh.
It's true, Kaito-san. Apparently that's a thing now.
You see, if you don't seize the opportunity when it knocks, it won't be just the times that leave you behind.
Fine, fine. Hear you loud and clear.
Not me. Hey, I'm just a birthday guy. Yeah, come on, it's a little buddy.
Saori-san and Hoshino-kun sure are taking their sweet time.
Now that you mention it, they should have left the courtroom a while ago.
Uh
Maybe they
oh.
stopped for a quickie somewhere.
Kaito.
There's nothing between those two. Nothing real, anyway. These old eyes can tell
Dang,
that much.
dude.
Wisdom comes with age, huh?
Damn right it does. And I've got more than you kids on both counts.
You talking about Matsugane-san?
Yep. The lawyer and the Yakuza. Best of both worlds. Though we came from different backgrounds, we were brothers in arms. Both trying to make it in Kamurocho. You two ought to visit his grave.
Oh, Matsugane.
We will.
That goes without saying.
Well, I guess we should get going.
I guess so.
Thanks for having us on such short notice. Oh, and give the two lovebirds our regards.
Yeah.
All rise.
I'm very concerned as to what this guy's talking about. Uh-oh.
The court is prepared to issue its verdict. The sentence for the defendant, Akihiro Ihara, is 6 months of penal servitude.
No. Never.
He's getting prison time for his first offense? Isn't it usually just probation in cases like this?
Yes.
I'm sure his attitude didn't help the situation. From the start, the evidence was stacked against him, and all he did was deny it.
Vote for
If that will
Tsukumo,
be
too.
all, we can proceed with the court's rationale. The defendant may be seated.
What is gonna happen?
You'd rather hear this standing up?
Your Honor, in a warehouse, about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama. Oh, maybe you hadn't heard that.
Why would you? Jesus.
What the hell? What is he talking about?
I don't know.
I'll take that as a no. In that case, make sure you pass this along to the Kanagawa police. They'll want to know that the body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide. He deserved to die 1,000 times, but he was never even accused of a crime. No, he just went on with his life. The law let him walk.
Oh boy.
An utterly broken system.
Order in the court. The defendant shall refrain from making such outbursts. Defense, do you have an explanation for the meaning of this?
Your Honor, well...
Okay, I was expecting much more violent upheaval, but that still sucks.
How's that for an honest day's work? I just want to go put my...
Not very sugoi desu.
Sounds like a plan. I need to get back to Sugiura, too. He was telling us about a big job.
You mean a big job for us?
Yeah, down in Yokohama. By the way, Sugiura and Tsukumo, they're detectives now.
Those two detectives? Good one, Talk. Wait, you serious?
This game is absolute bullshit. It's like it's designed to get your money.
This guy's
what a
voice
fucking
is so
scam.
dumb.
I'm beyond pissed. I need to unload on someone's face.
Okay.
Hell yeah, dude. Why don't we go give some asshole a game
Oh,
over?
cool.
You know I'm always down.
Me, 18-year-old. See, the local punks are cheerful as always. Oh, nice. Your age now or previously? Better not stick out. These guys are just looking for an excuse to pick fight. Okay. Gangsters don't ask questions. While walking around town, you may notice unsavory characters with red or purple icons above their heads. Get too close and they'll initiate a fight without a warning. Hell yeah, it was. 91 for life! Although you can run away in most cases, taking them down will net you precious SP and possibly even an item when the going gets tough. Okay. Alright. Oh. Yeah, right? Let's see. Battle rewards, but... Oh, yeah, okay, that was... Alright, those guys are very angry. Ooh, trash. Yum, 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 yum. A screw. Yagami's 42. No, he was 35 in the last game, I believe. What's this? Hello? He's 40. He was 35, but he was dating like a... He was dating a 19-year-old. I hate that about the game. Damn, my ass won't be running that fast when I'm 42. No, he's 38. It's been 3 years. Okay. And now you can date an 18-year-old. Yeah. Don't love that. That's probably the thing that's weird to me about the game. I trust restaurant. Yeah, it's weird. I don't love his the age difference on the girls he dates. Okay. Let's keep moving then. My friend is unavailable to talk. What about over here in the batting cages? You should be able to date Sayori. No, she's with Hoshino. Oh no.
Why is this always...
Hana was 19. The fortune teller is 25, I think, or 27. They have like a thing at the end of the yeah. All right, let's hold on. Let me beat these people up. Easy. That noise. Their relationship is a little rocky, but I believe in them. Yeah. Yeah. Why can't I have these conversations yet? They're right here. I want to make friends. In the city. What is this? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, that's already been there. They got rid of the VR place, huh? That's a shame. Gyukaku. I keep meaning to take pictures of the one by my house, but I keep forgetting to. Pedophiles remedies what this game does to them. Yeah, I can't wait to play that one. Remedies. Ah, yes, VR's in Ijincho now. Okay, so it should be right here. No, it's gone, Shell. I can't go inside. What am I supposed to do? I wanted to destroy the cafe one more time. If I can't destroy the cafe, I'm gonna take it out on some people. Take that. Take that. Take your chicken and get out of my face. Bam. Okay. Hey, jerks. What happened to the cafe? Yeah, that's right. Bam! 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 Bam!
What a waste.
All right, they're dead. All right, let's go to the home. Let's go to home. I should stop and get some. Is Yoshinoya even a place I can eat at? Looks like yes. I don't like it, but I mean I like Yoshinoya in real life, but this isn't the same. Welcome. It's all health food. Okay. Okay, my listing is gonna go play Midnight Suns. All right, get out of here, you. Have a good night, Joe. Yes. This is criminal.
Starving. Pretty tasty. Thanks.
So before I finished like the story, I had only played the VR the one time when they introduced it, and then I was short on money, so I started going to check it out more, and yeah, the hard course gave me like millions of dollars. Is this just a conversation I can watch? Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Of course. Okay. I guess I'll come back when it's relevant to the story. For me to have friends. Oh, I loved the side case with the detective novels, and I had to solve like the little I had to solve the numbers for the safe.
This is the Yagami Detective Agency. I run the place with the help of my partner, an ex-Yakuza named Kaito. I wish I could say keeping this place afloat was smooth sailing. But the reality is, we'd be drowning if it weren't for the gigs we get from Genda-sensei.
Hey, Genda-sensei.
It's not like we don't have the technology. But when street smarts fail, most of the time we have to get physical. That happens a lot.
All right, let's put on some music. What am I in the mood for? The opening. I guess it's the only song I have. Oh my gosh. What? Alex Kidd in Miracle World. Money. Boy, this hurts my ears a little bit, huh? Oh, I thought I could step on it to kill it. Okay, well now I know. What's this? That's an enemy, okay. course. Yeah, I think I died. Alright. Rude. Master System Beginner. Right, let's talk to Kaito. Let's
Guess
do
we
this.
can finally take a breather. Weren't you supposed to call Sugiura?
Yes. Right.
I wasn't I? Crazy how he ended up in our line of work.
After seeing us in action, who could blame him?
Okay.
Yagami-san, everything okay over there?
It is now.
Sorry, it's a long story. You were saying something about a big case?
Oh, yeah. Listen, man, you gotta come check out Yokohama. We've been getting jobs left and right down here. And if we can ace this case I've got lined up, we'll be the hottest detectives in town.
Oh yeah? You sure it's a legit lead?
Hey, have some faith. Would I waste your time on a bad lead?
Just looking out for you, man.
No.
Well, I do appreciate that. Then should I save the details for when I see you?
Sure. When do you want us over?
Honestly, ASAP. Tomorrow if you can swing it.
Okay.
We're based in Ijincho. Look for an office that says Yokohama 99 out front. That's us. The real question is, you free on such short notice?
Let me check my schedule.
Is it just a
schedule? Outside of today's
Kaito, shut up.
If I tell them that, they'll lowball our cut, smart guy.
Oh, right. Guess we don't want to look desperate.
He's so dumb sometimes. I love him.
Sorry, Sugiura. Yeah, tomorrow works
Let's go, Ijincho.
Man, this is gonna be so great.
I'll have to move some stuff around, but we'll come by.
He'll be there.
See you guys soon then.
Sugiura said he'd give us the details when we get there.
Huh. Way to build the suspense.
Yokohama, though.
Certified Kaito moment, yeah.
Back of the woods.
Same here.
Well, we're about to.
But you know what? Kamurocho has been pretty tame lately. Maybe this is our chance to broaden our horizons.
I mean, I solved all crime in Kamurocho last time I played, so... Yeah, let's go clean up Ijincho. Oh, alright, I'm gonna shut up for this. Oh. That was cool. Oh, hey, I remember that, Ferris wheel. Black Sheep, Chapter 1. I'm so excited. Oh, I remember that place. That's where the dragon cart was. This is where the subway lady worked in the subway or something. The mother of the little girl collecting donations.
Yokohama 99's cross streets. Aw, it's not even close to Chinatown. So much for us getting a
You'll
decent
live.
meal on this trip.
Bro, you can just walk
Then
there.
how
It's right
about
next to
on
the
way
train.
Home, we take ourselves a little detour. Maybe.
Yeah.
Sukumo's place is way
Pretty
out
much.
there. Want to take a taxi?
I suppose we could.
Or we
Why
could
don't
just
hoof
walk.
it? Yeah, we could see the sights.
I guess I'm on board with that.
Head to Yokohama 99. All right, so here's the homeless camp. I remember things. Oh, maybe it's right here, actually. Sorry. Here's Can Quest. Can Conquest. Hello, my fan won't load the video, but don't stop. Thank you, Faith. Welcome. I hope that you are able to get home from work soon. Yeah. Is this the pawn shop that Ichiban? What? It won't let me go that way, I don't think. But as soon as I can, I will go and see the cats. Sega. The B is the pawn shop. Isn't this a movie theater around here? Where I got my first game over because Joe insisted on go and play the theater mini game. Okay. Chinatown. Is this the Get More Smarter building? Like, for real? Yeah, he was like, go as soon as you can, go play the theater. And I fought like a group of enemies that was like 5 levels above me, obviously early in the game, so I got a game over. Heroes Harvest. Dragon Cart, baby. This is where I fought a chimpanzee using a bulldozer and a tiger and a bear. So many good memories. Is there karaoke in this one, or is it just the dancing mini game? They have names. Do you do you remember the names? Because I don't. No karaoke. This game has to go in the trash now because there's no karaoke. I'm just kidding. Hello? Hey fellas, what's up? Oh, hello. I like how they both look in my direction when the camera comes out. All right, well, I'm sure I can interact with them eventually. Okay. I have the right of way. I'm a pedestrian. Whoa, what was that? A dropped item. Someone might have dropped this. Try to seek the owners of any lost items you find. They'll most likely be nearby looking concerned. Reunite them with their belongings, and you may earn more than good karma. Okay. Hello, sir. Did you lose your? No, it's a statue. Oh, great! Here they come. Ew, here they come. Where's the person who lost their stuff? That's cosmic. That's that's hilarious. Clara the I thought you said Clara the crimp. I'm like, what is crimping? Like dough? I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. That's great. Oh man. Well, hey, I found this item for them, and it said that they might be nearby. Is this yours? Sacred Rot. How far is the person usually? Wait, can I get my honk honk? Claire and Nancy get mentioned in this game, though. Cool. Love me some references. No, Kaido, I'm like literally. Oh. Be free, my brother. Oh, he's dancing. He's. Oh, God. No. Catherine is the bear. From Russia. Katarina. Great big bear. Alright. Well, I don't know where to find this person who lost their stuff, but huh. Oh no. Alright. Alright, it don't matter. Let's just keep going. Whoa.
Yo, hold up a sec.
Hold up a sec, talk.
Nonsense over there.
Oh no.
So, what'd you call me? What the? Hey, what are you filming me for? Knock it off!
Chill out, man. Why do you care? I don't see anything that says I can't record here.
Enough! Stop!
Just give me a reason. You have one? It's a free country, isn't it?
Whoa! Hey! What gives? You just kicked my sign over!
Ah, that was the wind, man. A big old gust just came through, right?
Yeah, crazy. Just now it whooshed right over.
I told you! Put that down! Come on!
Kids don't seem to give any fucks about people these days.
Oh.
Agreed. So much for seeing the sights, huh?
Sujimon. Charlotte. Charlotte.
Aren't you?
Do you have to ask?
So, anything else you want to accuse us of? I'd say you must be losing.
Goddamn brats!
Yeah, a little bit, Chell. I'm scared.
Goddamn brats!
He goes joking. Oh no.
No, I just don't want you loitering in front of my store.
Charlotte, Clara, and Catherine.
So stop disturbing my customers.
That part's not gonna make the video.
Wow, is that one of those new smartphone models? May I?
What the hell?
Take the phone.
Damn, the camera on this thing's amazing, man.
Yes.
Your parents buy it for you?
Well, okay.
Crap, he kicked Sakaki down.
You must be seeing things, kid. Anyway, your smartphone's kind of dirty, don't you think? Let me see.
Hey! Give me my phone back.
This is amazing.
You want it back? I'll give it back, but only if you put this poor restaurant owner's sign back up first.
Hell yeah.
Asshole.
Yagami is not a menace. These kids are a menace, and I'm straightening them out. Yes, I specifically do.
Kick your ass.
I want to go tiger style on these kids. Please. Oh, man. Delinquent students. Beat up them kids. Fighting with Snake Style. Snake Style focuses on swift flung strikes and counterattacks. It works especially well against those carrying weapons. Press L1 right before an enemy attack lands to deflect it. Ooh, I love parrying. Press... Okay. Okay, does not work on powerful enemies. Ow. Sir, you need to get out of the way so I can see. Oh yeah, I forgot they each have their own music. Fool. Okay, come on. Merciful. Make one enemy surrender. It's kind of weird that this is part of the tutorial. Take that, idiot. Get out of here. Okay, guys, we can't finish the tutorial until you attack me 2 more times, so can we just beat you up like a normal adult? Yes, you can withstand the consequences of the law. Whoa, that kid went flying. He's dead. He's not moving. He faded from the earth. Whoa! Oh my god. Okay, the way you described it, that like you could only use snake style against kids because it's less harmful, but nope. He's dead. They are dead. This is amazing. Oh man, I love this game.
That stings like a bitch. For fuck's sake.
You
These guys are
could just beat him to death. This is incredible. Game of the year every year.
Was that Aikido just now? Oh, don't tell me you're training in a secret dojo or something.
Oh man.
Just more of my own thing, really. Figured I'd find a way to hold back for punks like them.
Then I went crane style on that one kid. Oh man.
Here, this came from one of those kids. Your call what to do with it.
You really didn't have to, but thank you.
Oh man. Okay, that was great. Whew.
Those were students from Serio High. You'd think private school kids would be better behaved, but they're just as immature.
They look like a bunch of entitled brats.
They'd learn some manners the hard way in Kamurocho.
Well,
Kamurocho.
we got our fair share of unsavory types. The Yakuza, not to mention those Yokohama Liomon gangsters. Those kids wouldn't dare to mess with them.
So they're selective about their targets.
Yes, they'll only harass you if they think they'll get away with it.
Think they'll be back for more?
I certainly hope not. Anyway,
Only
sure I'm glad you
Ijincho.
stopped by.
Yeah, you're right about the unhinged.
You're the only ones who've ever intervened. I take it you're not from around here?
Wow.
Yeah, but we might end up staying.
For a while at least.
Ever hear of a detective agency called Yokohama 99? We were on our way there.
Why is it called Yokohama 99?
I'm afraid that doesn't ring a bell.
They're still new, so it's fine.
That's all right. If anything, we should get going.
Sure. Oh, but before that,
Gratitude?
This with you.
Money?
Consider it a token of my gratitude.
Who described Ijincho? I mean, I definitely... Hey, Dr. Mona, how are you doing? Happy New Year. Several people. And yeah, it's absolutely... Was it Ijincho, though? Because you were playing... Oh, yeah, because you were playing, like a dragon. Thank you. How was your New Year? Hope you had a good day. Well, I mean, if you celebrated, hope you had a fun time. Definitely a Ijincho. Yeah, it's pretty messy. No, not disguise. Wristband. Oh, I want a skateboard. 3% attack, sure. Yeah. Overwhelming parry? Ooh. Do like that. Music appreciation. Ijincho man fights giant vacuum cleaner on the run. Yeah, absolutely. Liquid courage. I need them, the endless stomach or something. Oh my god, it's so expensive. 40,000 skill points? Jeez. I guess just attack. Boost, oh, huh. Ijincho man fights chimpanzee. Good games. I'll worry about this later, as I don't really need to. Yeah, let's get out of here. It's weird brawling in these streets instead of turn-based fights. Yokohama 99.
Yokohama 99. Yeah, that's the place.
Whoa. Not too shabby, guys.
Mm-hmm. Let's go upstairs.
Yo.
Ah, if it isn't the man of the hour.
Even weirder skateboarding. Oh, I forgot to read his thing. Dang.
Welcome. How are you?
This guy. First he falls off the radar. Now he's got this sweet office.
Tsukumo. Whoa. Okay, okay. Rough housing in the new office, huh? Oh my god.
Little shit.
You're still quick
Oh
as
my.
a thief.
Hey, Deans.
Maybe a little quicker, actually.
Well, I'd say thief isn't very fair.
It was stealing.
Oh, come on. You know I wasn't doing it to line my own pockets, right? We took from the powerful and gave to the powerless. It was altruism. And it's all in the past now, so let's just leave it at that.
Fumiya Sugiura, Yokohama 99 Incorporated investigator.
The place is nice, though. It's kind of familiar, even.
Altruism. I mean, he wasn't wrong.
Yagami Detective Agency. You guys are the goal.
For sure. So, how about you guys take a load off? If you're ready, I'll give you guys the briefing.
Say what? A briefing, man?
Okay. Hey, Sean, what's going on, dude?
I've actually got an agenda for today's meeting too.
Wow.
Just roll
It's.
with it.
I think it's pronounced an agenda law office.
All the detective talk has made him go a little.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I'm sure it'll work itself out.
It's all good. Imitation really is the sincerest form of flattery.
To sum up why we called you, we've been seeing a major
The
upward
joke
trend
was for
with
one
these kinds of
person.
cases. What do you think? Care to take a wild guess?
I'll give
Because
you a
you
hint. It's
created an
not a
office in a
problem you
lawless
find in
wasteland.
Kamurocho.
So, it's specific to Yokohama?
I know. It's gang warfare. The outfits running Chinatown are at each other's throats, and you guys sort out the aftermath.
Oh, geez, Kaido.
Well, we did just hear about the Yokohama Liumang.
Yeah, yeah. Where's Chow? Where's Zhao? Give me Zhao. My boy. He's strong.
Actually, we haven't run into any gang-related
Oh.
activity at all. No, what we're dealing with
The
isn't
Asian
so
Big Three just fell
conspicuous.
apart for some reason.
I'll just tell you, it's bullying.
Oh.
Bullying.
Bullying.
Sometimes parents ask us for evidence to
Huh.
prove their child was bullied.
Yeah.
Fairly
Where
often,
is he?
they want these
I know you
bullies
have
taken
him. Where
to
is
court
he?
Immediately.
They'll also
Whoa,
want to hold the schools
jeez.
accountable, but none of that
Oh,
happens
is this how he
without
gets
solid
like? How he signs up as the dance coach?
Most of them are in middle school. Research
Jeez.
shows that boys at that age experience a sudden spike in testosterone.
Jeez,
This
Talk,
leads
I don't
to
know about this.
outbursts
Blah,
to
blah, blah,
assert
blah.
dominance, compounded by the
My name is
irrationality of
Kaito,
the
and I'm
immature brain.
stupid. Man.
Scientifically, this potent mix of impulses often manifests as bullying.
Yeah, I call that puberty.
But that would apply specifically to boys, right? You're getting cases with girls involved too, aren't you?
Ah, with girls, it's more likely rooted in oxytocin, a brain hormone that also has links to bullying.
Okay, poor Kaito. I love
See,
him.
Oxytocin fosters
He's my
feelings
big
of
dumb
attachment,
brother.
regardless of your gender. For
Okay.
instance, scientists have observed that a mother's oxytocin levels surge when looking at her child.
And then it's not always a bad thing, is what you're saying.
Girls like
Indeed. Did you know it was
people.
oxytocin that enabled
Okay, do I have to
cooperation
fight
among
a
our
bunch of
primitive
girls?
ancestors? Ancient
Whoa. Okay. This is not where I expected this game to go. I will fight you if Hoshino around. The boy. I
matriarchs were
got.
particularly vulnerable during childbirth, thus requiring communal
Oh, this game
support.
goes
so
places.
You could kind of say the survival and reproduction
Do I
of
have to
our
play as a
species was
caveman
largely
solving a
oxytocin at
murder?
work. After all, raising a child in the wilderness would have been impossible alone.
I'm super excited. I
However,
loved
this intense
Judgment.
social need bore a dark side. Individuals who failed to contribute were shunned and eventually condemned.
Good.
Let's say there was a villager who never put in his fair share. All he did was eat the crops. If that became the norm, nobody would work until the village was on the brink of starvation.
And by then it'd be too
Hell
late.
yeah.
Precisely. That's why these offenders were punished. Primitive as it was, punishment equated to justice, a necessary measure for society's greater good. And societies with a stricter sense of justice were the ones who endured in the long run. Put this into focus. These people are our direct ancestors.
So from a science perspective, modern day bullying is just primitive?
More like it's hardwired into our nature.
Huh.
Hormones are fucked up, huh?
That's what he took away from
just that.
Hormones are
However,
dumb.
Humans do tend to reject what's foreign to us. Whether we're socially awkward or
Monkey.
simply misunderstood, those who don't conform are ostracized. That's how it's been since time immemorial.
Hormones are
Misfits
fucked
of
up.
civilization
Yeah,
are deserving of
it's very
punishment.
good.
All over the world.
You really
no matter
got to
where
the
or
to the
when.
nut of it there, kind of. Let's look at these books. If you squish them together, society doesn't work. But Yagami does not
You
understand.
guys have been doing your homework.
Tsukumo-kun's the one hitting the books. I'm more in charge of the field work.
Beating up kids.
Makes sense.
If he's reading this much, the bullying problem must be getting bad, huh?
Here's another fun fact while we're at it. An act of betrayal also increases the human urge to punish the offender. In those cases, the act of punishment floods the brain with dopamine,
Oh, no.
triggering an instant rush of pleasure. In other words,
Okay, this has to tie into the man that's rotting. So my initial guess is the guy that was killed was organizing people into bullying, and that's why that one kid killed himself. And then the cop killed the guy. I don't know what to deal with the flies or the flares. Who set that up?
serving justice.
But yeah, he
feel
bullied
just
him.
as good as
I don't know.
eating or having sex.
We'll see.
Sure.
I already have like a conspiracy board.
Justice can't be twisted into joy, or it
Yes.
stops serving its purpose.
Very perceptive, Yagami-shi.
So, back to reality. What's this big case that needs all the manpower?
Ah, yes. Our client is the chairman of a private school. He wants us to scour the campus for any and all instances of bullying, leaving no stone unturned.
It's got to be some sort of drug or something. Like something is making the kids go crazy to get that bullying rush. Like, yeah, and I feel like that the cop's kid was like the first victim.
That said, he also requires us to be
I
discreet.
feel like I just finished Judgment, so I'm like
Let's
reaching,
see,
but
there
we'll
are
see.
6 classes per grade, making 18 in total. So approximately 600 students. Given that, Sugiyoshi
18
and I couldn't
classes is
possibly vet
600
them alone.
students?
We'll be meeting the chairman at a restaurant tonight to lay out the specifics. How about the two of you come join us?
Oh, that's not
We
actually,
could
yeah,
use
that's
the
not
help.
bad.
For a couple of rookies, you sure have it together.
You guys are free until dinner. Oh, we already made the reservations.
While investigating the school, one of the girls is like, "Oh, you must be the new dance instructor." He's like, "Actually, no, I'm here to investigate murder." And like, "No, we're gonna dance."
In Chinatown.
And that's the minigame.
Think of it as a little welcoming party. The restaurant's name is Kyoinro. If you could
If
meet
I'm
us
right,
there,
you can
that'd
tell.
be
I mean,
great.
about that part.
Sure.
If the other stuff's connected, you know, obviously don't. But I feel like he just gets roped into it on accident. He's like, "Hey, you guys won the finals, but I'm actually not a dancing coach." Like, we knew all along, but we needed somebody else to teach us how to work together. I should write for these games. I'm just like making up my own stories now. I hate the dancing coach thing. Oh, I love it. And then it plays a sad song. Da-na, na-na-na, na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I love these games so much. Oh man. I'm gonna go to Kyoinro in a minute. I need to go and make some very important stops. Excuse me. Oh hey, I forgot about my favorite place. Hello Works right here. Here's like the factory. And here's the shop with the good weapons. Okay. You gotta keep up, man. Here's Can Conquest. Conquest? No, I'm not ditching you. You gotta keep up, Kaito. A mugwort? What is this, Harry Potter? Where's Kaito? I know he's here. Not Kaito. Where's Nanba? Where is he? Where is he? Bro, you went around. Hey, where's you Nanba? You're not Nanba. Sorry about that. Yeah, I know. I just wish that. Where's the box? They should have had the box right here. That would have been cute. A cute little reference. What did I do? I didn't mean to destroy anything. I'm sorry. Oh, hey. Do you know Nanba? What's up, dude? I got some goods for you to exchange for some juicy deets. Oh, you're okay. You're that guy now. Find the kitties. Yeah, that's also why I came over here. You said they're around here? You want to play some shogi? No, you're just too slow. Oh, where the soup lady was? Yeah, right here. There. No. Am I wrong, or are they just not here yet? Maybe. Okay. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe I need to. It's okay. I just need to move the story along. Maybe. I'm scared. Where are they? Where are my cats? A giant shell has been seen terrorizing Florida. Ijincho. Looking for cats. I'm scared. That's okay. We'll get them eventually. Let's whoa. Let's get over there, and I got Chinese food waiting for me after the stream from one of my favorite places. They remind me of the lads. Wait, which lads? These lads? Are there 5 cats? 4 cats? Okay. Kyoinro. The main 4. What was the guy's name at Game Charles? Higashi?
We went ahead and sat down.
Actually, we're ready.
Excellent. Just give the host my name then.
Oh, fancy man.
Was this the same guy living in a net cafe not too long ago?
No.
He sure has.
I thought Higashi would be more
at this rate, he'll
involved, but because of your drawing and also just the way that the story was going, and then I feel like they kind of backed off of him being part of the crew.
Without further ado, allow me to introduce Yagami-shi and Kaito-san, the gentlemen I mentioned before.
Yeah, Higashi's cool.
Without a doubt, the finest private eyes in Kamurocho.
Ah, yes. Tsukumo-san here has certainly been singing your praises. My name is Okuda. I'm the chairman of a private high school.
Tsukumo's my boy, though.
If you've heard of it.
I'm gonna tell Hoshino you said that. Yuzo Okuda, Seirio High School chairman. He just liked me for real, for real.
Isn't that where those kids were from?
Yeah, the ones from earlier.
Hoshino's your son, Tsukumo's your boy. I feel like we've had this conversation before.
There must have been 7,
that's fine.
8 of them. They were harassing a restaurant.
You have many sons and boys.
On their phone.
Some lads.
And I'm guessing you didn't just stand and watch?
You bet your ass we.
Oh, the main form from like a dragon. I mixed it up and said judgment.
You mean there was an altercation? Perhaps I should pretend not to have heard that.
Yeah.
Come on, pal. Why don't we cut the
What? Who are your husbands? If it's not a spoiler.
Because
this is a really complicated family tree.
Chairman, we'd like to start investigating tomorrow. So would you mind sharing any background information you may have?
It's not even a tree, it's like a shrub now. It's just growing out from you, the middle.
Our administration has a very firm stance against bullying. Yet no policy is foolproof, and each situation is unique. We continually ask ourselves, are we taking proper measures to foster a supportive environment? Or, if enmity is already prevalent among the student body, are we addressing their concerns promptly enough?
No.
I believe
it's not Yagami, dang. He's ugly.
Stop bullying before it starts.
Way more tired.
And you're hiring detectives to help?
Oh, yes. See, as this thought was dawning on me, I happened across a sign. Yokohama 99.
Way more tired.
I visited your webpage, actually, and I discovered just how well-versed you were at this very
Well, not me, it's them.
At that moment,
But
I
yeah.
knew fate was guiding my hand.
Sounds like you walked right out of a commercial.
In most situations we've dealt with, we knew who the problem was beforehand. All we needed to do was get the evidence.
God, I want
But
some
in this
dumplings.
case, we don't even know if there's a bully in the first place.
Hence why we called in the reinforcements.
So, I take it you have some sort of plan?
Of course. We're going to start by spreading hidden cameras throughout the school, anywhere that bullying is most likely to occur. This footage should provide a detailed snapshot of student interaction that would otherwise go unnoticed. Then, after a 2-week test run, we'll compile our data and present our initial analysis.
Nothing beats a good old-fashioned spy cam.
Yeah.
Yes, but if one of these
Hormones
spy
are
cams were
fucked
found,
up.
the whole operation could be compromised. As such,
Oh?
our pair of experts are intimately familiar with the complexities of human behavior, ensuring these cameras remain hidden.
Damn, you make me want to hire us.
This secret stays between you and us, Chairman. Not even the guards or teachers can know. Do I have that correct?
You do. I believe the more people who know...
Peking
the more
duck, that's
likely it is
delicious.
to
It's
get
the
out.
king of Chinese food.
At any rate, I've heard Yagami-san here has tackled many a difficult case in Kamurocho.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad to have such a reliable detective on
I got
the
2 murderers
You
off,
have my full
and one of them
confidence and
twice. No big deal.
They just keep raising the bar on us, don't they?
So, Yagami-shi, if there's anything you'd like to ask the chairman, now's your chance.
Hey, good idea. We might learn a thing or two from watching the master at work.
Mm-hmm.
Way to put me on the spot, guys. But might as well.
Yes.
Hey, Chairman. You a big fan of Peking duck?
Oh, it's very tasty.
It's not just tasty.
Isn't it? It's one of my
It's the
personal
king.
favorites. Nothing like biting into warm, crunchy duck skin. Oh, and it's gotta be slathered in that special sauce.
Are you eating
He's
okay,
very
Yagami-shi?
intense.
You could place another order. If you could get back to the case, I'll make sure to keep your plate full.
And he tells me to keep it professional.
Oh. Okay, everyone's loosened up a bit. Exactly. I was trying to get him comfortable. Can I get the... Just ask him again. If bullying is found, what then?
In the event we do uncover bullying, what action would you take?
Of course, we would provide appropriate counseling.
He can't die
in
from the
addition to
duck.
Notifying the local authorities.
Wouldn't that mean increasing the teacher's workload? Interviewing students, filling out paperwork. That could lead to making people not want to bother reporting it.
Sad to say, I can't rule out that possibility. The teachers have so much on their plate as it is. I doubt they'd volunteer to look for any extra trouble. That is why we must strike at the root of it.
What if you offered your staff a bonus for catching any bullies in the act? I know that'd motivate me.
You don't think
bullies.
that'd backfire?
Actually,
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm pretty sure I saw that kid shove him,
the
so
fact of the matter remains.
you're suspended. I get money.
Perfect solution.
Why go as far as to hire detectives?
Could you elaborate on why you're going the detective route for this?
Like I said, my goal is to nip any bullying in the bud before it can grow any worse.
And it's not enough for the teachers to be on full alert?
Unfortunately, no. I'm afraid I can't fully trust whatever they jot down on some report.
What happened to make the chairman doubt those teachers' credibility?
So, we never actually resolved this, but we did get into a scuffle with your students. No one got hurt, but how do you feel about that?
I'm afraid I have to remain ignorant of that.
Fine. But let me tell you one thing. Next time I see your students harassing someone, it's gonna be lights out. The kitty gloves are off.
Okay, Kaito.
That also part of the Yagami Detective Agency package?
Hey, Chell, do you know how many channel points you have?
Okuda-san, you mentioned you couldn't trust your teacher's reports. Why is that?
Human error, I suppose. Behavior can be ambiguous, and it is difficult to notice every little detail.
Oh,
your first response.
You can almost afford the new channel point redemption.
Seemed to hint at something else.
Yes, I suppose it did.
Can you tell me what's going on?
If you open up the menu, you can see what it's called.
Where should I begin?
Yeah.
You see, folks, it has been almost 4 years since the suicide of one of our students. The poor boy hung himself.
Oh, there you go. Hey, this is the son of the cop, isn't it?
You mean because he was being
I bet you
bullied?
do.
Not on paper, at least. We established a committee to investigate, but they never turned up anything. Neither did the...
After playing Yakuza 0, Like a Dragon, and Judgment, anytime characters are introduced, I'm assuming now that they're related to somebody else in some way, if not like directly.
Court?
Yes. One of the students' parents filed a lawsuit. Now, there were online postings that may or may not have hinted at bullying. But the prosecution never found substantial evidence, and the court ruled we were in the clear.
If I can ask your honest opinion, was there really no bullying, Chairman?
I would like to believe there wasn't. But I may have been too far removed from the classroom to say that in good faith. Every day I watch our students come to school, and what I see are young, happy kids. They're all so full of life, with bright futures ahead of them. However, around 2 months ago, we lost contact with one of our student teachers. Everyone assumes it's...
The student teacher was the guy that we found dead. Oh my god.
The hell? Don't tell me he got picked on too.
Wait. Did he kill the guy? I'm sorry. Oh. Who bullied you at home? So did he kill the student teacher and then he was running and then that's when he like accidentally groped the lady, maybe? I don't know. Oh, yes, siblings.
That could have been the case, but I didn't get enough details to say for sure. From what I'd observed, he appeared to be getting along quite well with the students.
Some of them.
But I later heard his family had reported him missing.
Suicide 4 years back. A missing teacher. The school's no stranger to controversy.
At the end of the day, I'm asking you to shed light on the darkness that's plagued my school. That is why I went the detective route.
Alright, enough work talk for now. It's time to eat that Peking duck.
I think this conversation has been enlightening. Any thoughts, Tsukumo?
What else is there? I suppose we'll have to see when we get there. We may have more questions then.
That would be fine.
All right then. Time to dig in or what?
Are you really pretending you waited? You've been nibbling this whole time.
You call this nibbling? Hey, waiter! I want to place an order. And tell your chef, I hope his kitchen can handle this heat.
Okay, Kaido. He's super extra right now. Like,
I take it this place isn't exactly cheap.
Don't you worry about that, Yagami-shi. The bill's on us. It's your welcoming party, remember?
In that case. Excuse me. I'm ready to order too.
all right. A new info has been added to your case file. The Serio Tsukumo's such a sweetie. Yeah, he's very kind and thoughtful. Love that guy. Yeah. New information. So yeah, the teacher is the cop killed him, I guess.
So, how was that for your first day's work? I realized that meeting was a lot to take in, but the task at hand seems pretty straightforward.
Oh yeah. What was that you said about using hidden cameras?
He's not
Tomorrow
stinky.
We'll be deciding where to put them.
Who's stinky? Oh yeah, no, Tsukumo's not stinky. Lost Judgment. Hey Ash, yeah, I started it. I'm in Ijincho. I don't know why that would bother me. Yeah, yeah, you love. I mean, Namba probably is a little smellier, given that he has an attack that specifically cites his bad breath.
We don't have a
and he's homeless.
So you know. Oh, and we'll be dressed as AC repairmen.
What? You gonna make us wear uniforms?
Again?
Of course. Freshly laundered and ready for duty. As you may recall,
it makes it sound like it's just the one
bath. Aware of our investigation. We must therefore deceive both student and faculty.
Sounds like a plan to me. For now,
no.
Let's call it a night.
Yes.
You've got a point there. In any case, try to make yourselves at home. Apologies in advance if you find our amenities wanting.
I'm wanting a drink. Nice. Where can I get a drink around here? Gadgets. Drone. Okay. Settings. Well, let's save the game just in case. I don't want to depend entirely on a on autosave. Okay. Oh man, I've really done it now. What's up, Sugiura? I was shopping online and I bought 2 of the same skateboard by mistake. Oh. How'd that happen? It was a limited edition, only available by lottery, so I pre-ordered it on 2 websites to up my chances. But then I was selected by the lottery on both sites. The second skateboard got delivered today. Can't you just return it? Or sell it online? Returns aren't allowed, and yeah, if you think about it, one canonical bath is more than most fictional characters. True, except for like The Witcher, who famously starts the 3rd game in a bathtub. Do you think Yagami and Kaido will share the couch? Yes. I did think about selling it online. It's going for twice its original price, but come on, if you can sell it for twice the price, then that's even better. You're making bank.
No way.
You can't. I won't allow it. As long as I live, I won't abide resales. None. Hey, what's wrong? It's rare for you to get this angry. Great. It's totally against reselling now, because a short while ago he was trying to buy this rare figure and couldn't get it, so he had to buy it from a reseller. Oh, I didn't know. I bought a limited edition copy of the game at 3 times its original price. I didn't want to give in and support the stupid resales industry, but I just had to have it. Can you understand my pain? No, sorry, I don't get it. Preach. You see why I can't figure out what to do with these skateboards. Sugirishi, why don't you let Yagami-shi use it? I'm sure it'd be a handy way to get around to Ijincho. Give it to Yagami-san? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Did you actually use it, Yagami-san? I really don't know what to do with it since I can't sell it and they won't take returns. I don't know. Lol. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it has some DualSense functionality, but I don't know if that was added later. Yeah? You don't mind if I use it for free? Isn't it pretty valuable? You can just pay me back later. Next time you solve a big case and get a nice reward, treat me to something. Huh. Alright. I'll write it with gratitude. Blue Tribal. Kickflip. Sweet. Rad, man.
Hey.
Oh, by the way, even though you can ride around the city, you can't go on sidewalks. It's too dangerous to skate where pedestrians are. Yeah, me too, Ash. It's in the thing. Okay, got it. I can't believe this.
Huh?
Huh? What's wrong, Tsukumo-kun? The Ibisu Pond in front of the station has a 5-year anniversary limited color love star figure. Smooth like butter. Sure, I read it on a random internet forum, but I don't think it's fake. I gotta buy it. And there's a reseller already closing in on it. Let's... Hey, wait. We still have stuff to do before tomorrow. Let's, like, checking to see if all the hidden cameras work. Look at all those hotties. But I have to hurry. If I let this opportunity slip by, I'll end up buying from reseller again. No, we need to make our work our priority. Well, maybe...
Nah.
Yeah, okay. You want me to buy it for you? Oh, please. The reseller's already on his way, so can you go there now? Tsukumo 10 out of 10, yeah. Sure. I might as well use my new skateboard right away. Skateboard detective versus the reseller.
Can you?
Pretty please, Yagamishi. Based on the time of the reseller's last post, he's going to be there in just 3 minutes. Okay, I just have to get there before then. I'm counting on you. Here's some money, 20,000 yen. Alright, Yagami-san. Do your best. Remember, you can't skateboard on the sidewalk, so be careful about your route.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, here goes. Hop on the skateboard to get around the city much faster than running. While on the skateboard, hold down extra R to take off running and wipe out your board. Try collecting coin-shaped skateboard points as you skate around. Something good might happen if you do. Cool. Ooh, yum. The track leads... Circuit tracks are assigned a more efficient acceleration. Right. Oh, okay. This track is good too. Yes, it's very good. Oh, I'm okay. Ooh, yeah. Oh! I made it. I'm really bad at skateboarding in this game. It's all about the timing. Gotta tip-it-tap it.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I heard you had a limited edition Love Star figure? Yeah, we got one, but it'll cost you 20,000 yen. Still interested? Did you need a picture of this one too, Chell? Or was that just last time? I love skateboard. Skateboard. Just in case. Yeah, I don't know how I remember that. I'll also clip it here on my computer just so it's easier to send the picture over if you need it. Snap. Tony Jock. That's very clever. Dr. Mono, that's so good. Oh, man. All right, there you go. Save as Love Star. Oh my god, I just saved it and I realized that I have the other one saved still. I can probably delete that, huh? Sure, I'll take it. Pleasure doing business. Oh, do I have to fight the reseller? Yeah, I do. Absolutely, yes. Guess I'm late to pick up my figure. Are you the reseller Tsukumo was talking about? Give me that figure and go. You're interfering with important business affairs. First come, first serve. I'm not giving it up. Well then, I'll have to take it by force.
No way.
The justice. Jeez, how valuable is this thing? Nasty man. Alright, buddy. I want to fight resellers. Yeah, this is you. Whoa. We are all Yagami. Legend of the Elegant Snake. Do it for all times. I had to pay 3 times the original price. Yeah. Thanks to you, Yagamishi, I got an amazing collectible, and I didn't have to fork over money to a reseller. Very good. That's very good.
Hey.
You wanted it so bad he attacked me. Is it really so in demand?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I guess the abusive pawn owner wasn't in the know, but this is a very rare color sample whose production line was cancelled. I love snake stance. I love parrying and like scaring people away. I freaking really love it. I love beating up kids. I love this game. Yeah, you missed it earlier. When it was mentioning switching stances, it revealed the green one, but I wasn't able to pick it yet. And Chell said like, "Oh yeah, you get that for one for beating up kids," and I thought she was kidding. And then no, the first time you use it is to beat up middle schoolers. So this color's never been available to the public. There are only 2 of these in the entire world.
Oh.
Wow, that's pretty unique. On the markets, it fetches a price of, around 300,000 yen.
Are you serious?
300,000 yen for one figure? Seriously? Nope, it's totally for beating up children. But then, during that fight, I switched to crane stance and I kicked one kid like 30 feet. It's very good. So you see why a reseller would be desperate for it. Such a splendid item does not belong in the hands of a reseller, but someone who truly appreciates it.
I owe you one.
It just goes to show, it was a fantastic thing I kept Sugiura-san she from reselling a skateboard. It enabled me to buy this. With this, I'm free to focus on work. I'm sure the Seirio High mission will be a success. Skateboard detective versus reseller complete. First side case of many. I should call it a night. But first, where's my mailbox? I want DLC. I want DLC. Say what? What DLC is there even for this game? Let's find out together. School Stories expansion? Detective Essentials? Kaito Files? No, we don't need to worry about that one. We're not going to play that. We're going to do Detective Essentials. And... wait, what? Tsukino Satome is in this game? Minato Todo. Kyoko Hakase. Whoa, yeah, a lot of stuff for the season pass. School Stories is suspension pass. Okay. New moves, dance club. Okay. An additional wait, there's a robot war mini game. Hey, how do I play that right now? Yeah, Chell has been screaming the praises. Oh, and the Kaido files. Sweet. Okay, if I buy this, I get everything. Oh, how long is it gonna be on sale though? Offer ends. Okay, cool. I got like 2 weeks. Well, if you want me to do it, just start like subbing and and I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll definitely get the season pass. So what's this robot battle mini game that I want to play it? I want to play it. Rest up on the couch. My next guaranteed stream is on Wednesday. Probably 4,
Yagami,
same time.
Remember those uniforms I mentioned yesterday?
Ooh.
You'll need to put one on before we go.
Okay.
They should be a perfect fit. After all, there's
Oh
no
my God,
information I can't
Tsukumo.
find. Body measurements included.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You've never been one to miss a detail.
You'll need to mask your identity with the disguise at certain points in the story. Okay. I really wish you could just wear these whenever. Oh, it's doing that for me. That's good. Hey, this is the same outfit from last time. Yeah, I saw you playing the dance club and I can't wait to do that. But I also like fighting robots, so that would be cool also. If I can't get the PS5 on Wednesday, then I'll probably start Kiwami 1. But I will try to continue this game on Wednesday. And then if I do stream tomorrow, just on a whim, I'll probably play Far Cry 6 again. The date game. What date game? Is there a date game in this game? What do you mean? I'm scared.
They sure look like.
Whoa, it's like a Costco. It says hot dog right there. You see? Behind his
Now
elbow.
commence our journey by taxi.
Detective Date. Oh, Date. Okay.
Gentlemen, are we all ready?
You want me? Yeah.
Remember, this case can open up a lot for us depending on how we solve it. So let's leave no stone unturned.
We look
Don't worry.
completely like out of place.
We always swing for the fences.
These voices seem so
Ain't that
quiet.
right, Tom?
You know it.
Good. Then let's get going.
All right. I forgot date is word. That. I was gonna make a joke, but yeah, they do look like dorks. They look so goofy. Yeah. Like me, not me. Tsukumo seems like the most like could be a janitor, but then you have Kaido who maybe got the job because he just got out of prison. And then me and Sugira look way too cool to be dressed up for janitors, as janitors.
Ah, you must be the repairman. The chairman said you'd be here. I take it you know where you're going?
Yes, but thank you anyway.
Ooh, this place reeks of money.
They are a prestigious prep school.
Wonder if the kids are on recess.
So, our first order of business is to analyze the layout of the school.
Recess? What are you, a child?
Proper vantage point. Let's head there.
Oh no.
It seems this school's design is fairly conventional. See, there's the classroom building, and that must be the gym.
By the way, how many spy cams do we have?
20 in total, all of which feed directly to my computer.
Think we ought to split them up between us?
We could, but that might draw extra attention. We stick out enough as is, so people will wonder what we're doing alone. But if we moved in pairs, they'd write us off a lot easier.
Clever as always, Yagami-shi. Huh. That reminds me of something. When a con man pretends to be a cop, he'll usually bring along a partner. It seems the added person adds legitimacy, unless you're a natural skeptic. All that is to say, Yagami-shi knows his material.
Hear that, Tom? You should have been a con man.
Very funny. So, how about Kaito-san and I take half the cameras and you guys take the rest? Where are they, anyway?
Right here. Now, these cameras don't see very far, but they do see wide. 150 degrees, to be precise. So let's try to set them up where we think a bully would be most likely to strike.
Okay.
So, we just gotta find the teacher's blind spots, eh? You're looking at a natural, buddy.
You would brag about something like that, Kaito-san.
Better stop before I blush.
All right, guys, I think it's time for action.
Okay, Tak and I'll start here. And you guys can work your way around opposite us.
Affirmative.
We've only got 10
All
cameras,
right.
so we gotta use them smart.
Conformed. Yeah, we knew that. He said that he... No, too late. The word is conformed now. He said he wanted to take the kitty gloves off when next time he beat the... Why do you have that emote, Ash? Oh, man.
Oh. Yeah, of course. The shoe lockers. Bet all kinds of teen drama goes down here.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love letters to your crush.
He's so, like, amped
Challenge
up.
your
I love him.
rivals to duels.
Dude,
okay.
What century did you go to school in?
Look, whatever. All I'm saying is, this place is worth at least 3 cameras.
That many? Just for the lockers?
Yep. See, a school never has that many blind spots. So when you do find one, you make it special. And this one's pinging my radar pretty hard here.
Huh. After that, sure, let's do it.
Tsukumo reporting in. I see you've set up a few cameras already.
All right.
Speed is coming in nice and clear. You guys are doing awesome.
It's definitely more hands-off than expected. I thought they're gonna make me like pick the spots.
We just finished with the back of the gym. Next up is the classroom building.
Copy that.
All right, Doc. Just follow my lead.
I just came to pick up this item, but all right. Serio High School, first floor, courtyard, a courtroom in a school. Dance club room. What's that all about? I should go check it out. I'm supposed to follow Kaito though. Are these conversations actually for anything? Because I really wish that I really hope that they are. There you go. Hangout spots. What does that mean? The green meant that it was a friend or a side case in the first game. I think friend. An exquisite screw. Okay. What kind of janitor has a backpack? It looks like he stole a student's backpack. Oh, I don't expect to platinum any of these games. They make me play shogi and like koi koi and stuff. I'm good. I want to do all the side quests, which I'll probably end up doing offline because there's a lot of them. At least if the first game is anything to go on. Yeah, there's so much that they ask you to do. In the 3 that I've played, I would not platinum any of them. Yeah, but like the side quests I could do on my own time. Yeah. Oh man. More than any of the others? Okay. You're scaring me. Stop, please.
Every bully loves a good pair of stairs.
What?
Pushing someone down.
Kaito, what the hell, dude?
You think it's really that often? Still, it is a blind spot.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. Close corners make for poor.
It reminds me of that meme where like, well, never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. I love stairs.
Number one choice among assholes.
Yeah, you said you like sleeping on the stairs or something once. I've never forgotten that.
Right.
There's a lot of things that I do not forget, and that is one of them. Yeah, platinuming is excessive. That final case though in Judgment was so
Let's
good.
move up to the next floor.
Yeah, I know, Chell. That's just one of your many talents. The stairwell pretty comfy.
Are you perhaps on the second floor?
Do you prefer like hardwood stairs or like metal or carpeted stairs?
We're almost done with the first floor, and we'll be heading to the east. I think we can handle that all on our own.
Okay.
So can you finish up the second and third floors here?
Sure.
Okay.
Splitting up for a bit shouldn't hurt. How about I take this?
Sure. Let's see. Somewhere out of the way and hard to spot. I have 3 cameras to install. What? So you would just sleep on your own stairs at home? Okay. I thought you meant like if you're out and about, and that's fine. It's cool. I think my carpet would be too abrasive to like to use to sleep on. I mean. Okay, so excuse me. I believe you. I can sleep pretty much anywhere too. It's not a competition. Okay. But you're both winners. I'll put one on the stair lining just to be safe. Oh man. Alright, let's find another spot. Up the stairs we go. This is 3rd floor though. Wait, I thought I was supposed to handle 2nd floor. He asked me to handle the 2nd floor, and I put 1 on the stairwell. Teachers can't exactly keep a watchful eye on the men's room. I'm sure bathrooms are prime bullying spots, but putting a camera here raises more ethical questions than I care for. I mean, I could just avoid the urinals. Yeah. That's... Alright, let's find another spot. again, Kaido told me to get the second. Now I'm going upstairs. I thought I was gonna do the second floor. No, Yagami. What are you doing? See a janitor?
Looking for something, pal? I'm kind of busy, in case you could.
Another blind spot. It'd be real nice if you'd step away for a second so I can install the camera. While out and about, you may need to analyze the area or find something hidden. This is where observation mode comes into play. Press L3 to switch to observation mode. You go into first person view. I do like that they have the ability to switch to observation mode whenever, because he seems to have peeled the label off the bottle. Is he refilling it with tap water? Maybe he's just being economical. If he's struggling with money, then I can buy him out at a discount. Okay. Did you find all the cats when you played Judgment, Ash? He's clearly smoking.
Hey. Suspicious.
Is that a cigarette smoke? Smoking's not allowed on school premises. Guess he's sneaking in a few puffs. Need to burn a fellow smoker, but I have a job to do. Okay, I need to get this guy out of the way. I'll report you for smoking.
I'm pretty sure smoking's not allowed in school. Should you really be doing that here?
Oh, I did.
Could you, keep this between us?
So the very last one at the ADDC building, I almost didn't find the cat and the timer was about to expire. And then I finally spotted it outside.
I can. But in exchange, I'm gonna need this area clear.
Yeah, sure. No problem. Just...
Thank goodness I'm a detective and not some, like, nefarious evildoer. My game glitched on that part. Oh, what happened? Let's get this camera set up. Okay. And that should do it. All right, that's all the cameras. Better meet back up with Kaito-san. Some things didn't load. Oh, the Kamurocho. Silent Hill. Like the cat. Oh, really? That's unfortunate. Oh.
Kaito-san, I'm done setting up the third floor.
Same. I've hit up every blind spot I can think of. Thing is, I've still got 2 cameras left.
2 cameras left. The basement? The basement next to the dance club room?
Hey, Kaito-san, don't you think, isn't that where bullying primarily...
Might be right about that. We couldn't cover everything.
Yeah, fair enough. Nice to see you.
As professionals, we'll just have to make do with what we've got. We should set this camera up wherever.
I think they ask you to beat the game in legend mode too. I'm like, bro, no, maybe that's Yakuza 0. I don't remember. But which you don't unlock until you beat the game once. So
make sure you find a good spot for that thing.
It just seems excessive.
Uh-huh.
To the basement. Okay. Surely janitors would have better equipment.
We totally could have done this during recess. Everyone's just staring at us.
Too late to whine now. Just do what you gotta do and be done with it.
You know, real janitors would have like an actual... What's... The human ladder or my song? Oh, this guy looks like trouble. Dyed hair. Come on.
Hey, you saw them, right?
Them, the janitors.
Who started trouble?
Oh, them. Comma, the janitors.
You
Okay.
too, huh?
Oh.
Classroom 2-2.
2-2.
Sounds like we've got some bullies in there for sure. That'll be a prime spot for the last camera.
All right.
Oh.
Just make sure they don't see your face.
Hey, the janitor beat us up. Let's just get in there. You know, let's just rip it and rip it, you know? Just gonna real quickly set up a camera in here. Well, okay, now there's 2 of us in here.
Excuse me, but I don't recall there being an inspection today.
Hello, Miss Teacher. Why don't you teach me how to love again after my 4 girlfriends broke up with me?
Your way, ma'am. We won't take long.
I understand, but nobody notified me we'd have any interruptions.
Yeah, and nobody notified us this school hired such...
Oh my god.
I don't seem to recognize either of you. Probably because our usual repairmen were here just last month.
Can't say I know anything about that. We're just here doing our job.
in the courtroom, that air vent was also focused on. Not that one, but like the air vent. And I'm wondering if that's anything to do with the bullying. I still think there's some sort of drug that's doing it.
You can call me Sawa-sensei, not ma'am. And you're in my classroom.
I'm very sorry,
Who
Sawa-sensei.
called you here?
Damn. I think she's onto us. What's the best way out of this? The chairman hired us.
It was the chairman who called us in. I had assumed all teachers were notified.
Oh, the chairman. Well, I suppose I should leave it at that then, hmm?
Well, when you say it like that...
Did he make this appointment with you directly?
Yep, sure did.
Oh no.
Thank you for your business.
And I'm sure our chairman gave you his
Oh
name.
no.
His name? Oh.
Chell, what's his name?
That would be...
It's Okuda-san, right? I think it's Okuda-san because the other ones are Ando-san and Ishizuka-san. Okuda. Okay, Ash. Okay, thank you. You both are stellar.
Okuda-san. How could I forget?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry for being so rude.
Yeah, Sawa-sensei.
No problem at all.
Why don't you chill
By
out?
the way, anyone ever tell you how?
Okay, Kaido, stop talking.
Ignore him, please.
Like, what are you doing, man?
We'll get
Come
this
on.
done quick and be out of your hair.
Oh, what a jerk. I always have the stream at 144.
And we're done.
Oh yeah, I was about to read them off to you, but yeah, Ash came in with the save.
Sorry again for the disturbance. We'll be going now.
Oh, that guy's kind of eyeballing me. I don't like that.
What was that, Kaito-san? You forget we're working here?
Yeah, but man, that chick's the spitting image of a teacher I had a crush on.
Oh.
One of my few good school memories.
Still, it's not an
Me,
excuse.
the bad guy?
Yeah.
All right. Back to work. I get it.
This is Tsukumo reporting in. Yagami-shi, please respond.
Yagami here.
We just finished setting up the cameras.
Good, so did we. Could you and Kaito-san meet us at the gymnasium then? It's empty at the moment. I thought we might as well check the camera feed and discuss what to do moving forward.
Ooh.
Got it. Then we'll see you at the gym.
Ooh. The gym? Is that anywhere near the dance room? I used to care about my job, and then my job made it clear they didn't care about me. Oh, my boss specifically, so. But yeah, it's like, you know, people put in the effort if you show that you care a little bit, and then...
Excellent work, gentlemen.
yeah.
All cameras are fully operational.
Good job, me. Bathroom camera.
Now all we do is sit back and watch.
Yagami.
Something like that, yes. By the way, Yagami-shi, I noticed you installed a camera in a classroom. Did you find a lead there or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that classroom had those problem kids from yesterday. Thought they'd be worth keeping an eye on.
Aha. Well, nothing unusual's turned up yet.
Guess we'll have to watch and wait.
They'll just start
If there's
bullying
any
the teacher
bullying
for like 2
happening at the
seconds.
school, this is a surefire way to find out.
Surefire? They look like a weird boy band. Cleaning up our act. That's the name of their hit single. And they wear the janitor outfit. And then they rip it off to reveal tight clothes. Obviously.
Wrong as it is, there's something about smoking in school that makes it feel twice as good.
Kaito, you weirdo.
You're awfully nostalgic today, Kaito.
Yeah, well, my school wasn't as fancy as this one. Plus, I dropped out after a year.
Uh-oh. Guys, check this out.
Ooh.
What is it?
This is the classroom where Yagami-shi set up the camera.
Yep.
Class 2-2.
Okay.
Them again. Now they're picking on a girl.
Whoa, did you see that?
Teacher, we were just telling her to focus and sit at her. Kaito doesn't know how to read? Is that canonical?
No, they're writing something on her? With a permanent marker?
Yo, Talk, Let's go kick the shit out of those punks. No way I'm letting that slide.
Yeah, this is a problem.
Hold on, Yagami-san.
What now?
Looks like they
The
got
little
what they
girl's
came
turned
for.
into a dragon, and
They're
now she's
already
eating
the
all of them.
classroom.
Why's nobody helping her? It's like they don't even want to see it.
Oh. Okay, I thought that was something confirmed from like Kaita files or something.
I want to see what happened with my own 2 eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, how? They're already
I
gone.
suppose we should report this to our client. I didn't expect to find anything this quickly, though.
It's a good thing I put that camera in there.
Now, we have irrefutable evidence that bullying is real here at Serio. We'll have to take this up with the chairman and see how we should proceed.
Yep. But first, let me go teach the dance club. It's literally the only thing that matters to me right now. Please. It's 3rd floor. 2nd floor. Hello. A student dropped a small screw and it's mine now. Oh man. All right. Thank you.
Doc, the girl we saw on camera.
Let's get a little closer and see how
I don't know.
doing.
Maybe the students behave when their teacher's around and... Hey, come here, let me look at you.
Hey.
Someone wrote slut on the back of her hand in permanent marker. Just awful. I was gonna joke that they wrote that, but I can't believe they actually did. That's really awful.
What the?
Mami Koda, that must be her name. It's weird that I'm kind of like just Googling this kid. Wow, you're a bully. I'm not saying I would have written it. I just, like, if kids are gonna be mean, like, that's definitely what I would have expected them to write, but the fact that they actually did is pretty cruel. Schools pretend it doesn't happen. Yeah, I actually had some kid shove me in PE and I landed on my wrist in 8th grade and I ended up fracturing it and they didn't really do anything about him, which is like, I mean, that wasn't the first time he'd been like picking on me, which is whatever, but like I had to wear a cast for months. Oh, I got her hand and her name. What else is there?
Hey.
Oh, her shoes. Indoor shoes. Not much I can gather from looking at these. Okay. Is there something else I should... Oh, the back of her neck. Couldn't really see a face on camera, but I don't want to wake her up either. Yeah, I don't blame her for waking up after I'm like standing around her looking at her so closely. She's just a cute kid. Why do they always have to go through such hell?
This is Tsukumo, paging Yagamishi.
$1.
Yeah, what's up?
I've just reported our findings to the chairman. Could you meet us here? His office is on the 3rd floor of the
On our way.
Sure. All right, kid. Sorry about that. Let's get out of here. No.
Are you ditching me?
Yeah. Why didn't I just take the stairs? Oh, sorry, kid. Yagami's a bully now.
Too fast.
You're too slow. I could be a hedgehog.
Please come in.
Yes. Hello.
Huh? You're that teacher.
Sawa-sensei, wasn't it?
Okay.
All of these men are detectives?
Yes, and I'd like you to keep their identities a secret.
You...
These gentlemen here are Yagami-san and Kaito-san.
Yeah.
See. Very well then.
Yokosawa, Seiryō, high school class 2-2 teacher.
I've explained the situation to Sawa-sensei, our homeroom teacher for Class 2-2. Why don't you both have a seat?
Ooh, they got a gamer laptop with the RGB. Of course, it's Tsukumo's.
I knew something was wrong, but I could never put my finger on what.
The girl being bullied. Her name's Mami Koda. Do I have that right?
Yes, she's in the basketball club. And so are all those kids surrounding her.
What?
Wonder if that's where the bullying started.
For real.
Sawa-sensei, you mentioned noticing something was wrong?
Well, only that Koda-san hasn't been herself lately.
Suspend him. Expel him. Kick those bullies the hell out of here. The video we took has all you need.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. For one thing, it would be quite problematic to use this video as evidence.
Yeah, but now that you know there's a problem...
The school can't just come out and say, we've been recording your kids without consent.
Yes, and let us bear in mind, they still have their whole lives ahead of them. We cannot treat this lightly.
You're not saying we should look the other way, are you?
No.
Hey, last night you said the total opposite, man.
If you intend to cover this up, let me just begin by saying...
No one is suggesting we cover it up.
Then we need to act now. We have no idea how close to the edge Koda-san could be.
Yeah.
If there's a chance... What if she does something drastic before tomorrow?
She's definitely a passionate teacher, but she may be jumping to conclusions on this one.
Pardon me for saying so, but bullying is rarely resolved by the victim and the perpetrator coming to a mutual agreement. Thus, a third party must intervene.
I presume you read that in a book somewhere. I can tell you
No,
from
that's life.
that no victim finds it easy to open up about their situation.
Yeah.
Family, friends, anyone. It takes a tremendous amount of courage for a bullied child to come forth and seek help. So if we, as outsiders, are to intervene, we must consider the ramifications.
Even so...
No, I think the chairman's right. Making a big scene might only make things worse for Koda-san.
Yeah, but that's...
That's not like you. Someone's drowning right in front of your eyes, and you're just gonna watch him sink?
What I'm saying is, we have to put a stop to the bullying without getting the whole school involved. What started in that classroom will end in that classroom.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, but did you say you were a detective?
Name's Yagami.
Yeah.
And you wanna put a stop
I can
to the
see, like,
bullying,
where
like
this
it's
is
that
gonna
easy.
jump into, like, a bigger
Tell
thing,
me,
but...
Where does all this confidence come from?
Well, better not bungle my words around her.
You think there's a real chance we could pull this off, Yagami-san?
I do. Can you bring up that video again?
Please.
Sure. One moment.
I think the secret to stopping the bullying is right here in this video.
Really?
A
And
gun.
by all means, detective.
All right, Ash. I might be wrapping up soon, but
You don't have to be so condescending.
yeah. If I don't find a natural stopping point, then
Point.
maybe.
You gotta back up that claim. So what's this big secret you're talking about?
The secret in this video on how to stop bullying is the victim should speak up. Come on, it's that simple. The onlookers. Yeah, because when I got here and I stopped those kids from harassing the store owner, he said that people don't intervene, that they just watch, and it's like a weird culture built into
Those students
Ijincho.
sit idly by.
Not just
They're
Ijincho,
aware
like
of the problem,
just in
but
general.
not doing anything to help.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's a whole flock of bullies. Get in their
Yeah,
way,
but there's
you're
more
their next
people than there are
target.
bullies,
Adults
potential
do
victims.
the same thing, honestly. Guess we're not so different from high schoolers.
Then we should hold some sort of trial and get the class involved? Is
Whoa.
that what you're trying to suggest?
That was quite the leap.
Something like that would only spread the issue. And that would
Put them
only
in
bring
prison.
more pain to Koda-san. Tell me, what is your suggestion, Yagami-san?
Gouge out their eyes.
What I'm getting at is that it's the silence of all her classmates that's empowering these. On the surface, we only see students turning their eyes as one of their own gets tormented. They feign disinterest or pretend not to notice because remember, That's the safest thing to do. But deep down, kills them to see it.
Yeah, no shit.
So if the class could just express that, the pressure would then shift to the bullies. We have to tip the social balance in that classroom, become the voices of justice.
Lost
social
judgment.
law. Then, it's the bullies who become the outcasts. Would they keep running the risk of bullying if it meant social exile?
I can see how you arrived there.
All right, so where do we come in?
We don't.
We come in by giving the bystanders a voice. We're gonna be the spark that lights a fire. After all, the first voice matters the most.
Yagumi's gonna dress up as a high school
So what's
student
the plan here?
and tell him to stop bullying that
How
girl.
fast can you get your hands on a couple of mini speakers? I want to put them in the classroom where they can't be seen.
I can have them here momentarily, but I admit I don't really
He's gonna
grasp
he's
the plan here.
gonna set up the speakers, and then when the bullying starts, he's gonna be like, "Hey, leave her alone," and everyone's gonna be like, "Where'd that come from?" I don't know, but it's a good point. You should leave her alone.
I don't blame you. I honestly can't say it'll work.
It's silly, but like, yeah,
It's
it
worth
might
a
work.
shot.
I see. In that case, I'll be back before school's
Don't
out.
guess. Okay. I mean, I was
Chairman?
sorry.
I don't know what these detectives are planning. but
Just
I'll
let it
tell
play
you
out.
this
Okay, I'm
right
sorry,
now.
Jill.
I refuse to stand
These games have rewired my brain. Now, like, I can't stop thinking ahead.
While a student gets pushed to the brink.
Even if I guess it right, like I would be very happy that like it's a weird but logical solution. But yeah, I'll try and just let it play out.
About the student who committed suicide. That affected Sawa-sensei profoundly.
The solution's kind of
Perhaps
cute.
she blames herself for being unable
Okay.
whatever the cause may have been.
I can see that.
As the chairman of this school,
Yeah, I thought this guy was gonna like bury the bullying. I was upset with her for a second.
help us all.
Go to the chairman's office. Okay. I mean, I already did that. After school. Time for an
How's it
after
coming
school
along,
special
Yagami?
knockout.
No complications, I presume?
So far, so good. Looks like most of the students have gone home.
Do you have the speakers I gave you?
Yep, and they're just what I needed. You're the man, Tsukumo.
Tsukumo's amazing.
How about we save the praise for after our plan works out?
Anybody in the classroom right now?
In class 2-2? Let me check. Now that's odd.
What's wrong?
Well, that one's fine, but there's something wrong with the camera in the classroom building. The one on the second floor by the stairs.
Is it broken?
No, still getting a signal. Something might be blocking the lens?
The stairs? Can somebody put like a sign in the way? Let's go find out what's going on. What are you doing? Are you drunk? Have you been drinking? She looks drunk. She's like wobbling. Okay. Okay, she's fine. She didn't fall over when I bumped into her. Oh, wrong way.
How does it look, Yagamishi? Anything unusual?
Let's find out. Huh? The heck is this?
Did you find something?
Did somebody find
Yeah,
it?
a sticker on the lens.
What? A cute sticker.
Yagamishi, behind you!
There he is! That's the pervert who set up the hidden camera.
Oh.
See, when you find a hidden camera, your first thought is to take it down.
It's the best
That's
girl.
wrong. What you do instead is block the lens. That way, when the perv finally notices, he goes back to fix it and bam! Caught in the act.
I get it, Amasawa. Just stay back.
He's like, shut up. I got this.
Hey, what is it you're doing over there?
I told you, he's trying to peep on us.
Oh, wow, that girl's pretty sharp. Looks like we've been caught red-handed.
Oh man, she's smart. Damn it, if I go down like this, I would really just be your average peeping Tom.
Come on, let's catch him already. Stop!
Hey, wait!
Bye. Shit, how did it come to this? Guess I'll have to climb my way over there. Whoa, alright. Nathan Drake. The only man to climb things.
Are you safe, Yagamishi?
Kind
Like you're in
of.
a bit of a pinch.
Ooh.
Yeah, you think?
Snack. Give me the snack. Stamina X. Oh, toughness light. The box was clearly a stamina box. But that's okay. Climbing pipes and steel frames. You can also travel across pipes and steel frames during parkour. Okay. There you go. Okay. I love this. That's great. Damn. I gotta find another place I can go. Alright. Hey, it's a pigeon. Do you know Nanba? Okay, that's... Let me spot it up here.
Yagamishi, you should see a ladder that goes up to the gym's roof. That's my advice.
Got it.
Don't panic, but the school just contacted security.
Oh no.
Several guards are en route to your location.
Yeah, I was like, wait, there's a very real chance that this pigeon has been fed by Nanba. And even if it's, like, you know, not, like, the model could be the same one that they use in his attacks. What if he just falls into the roof?
Looks like you've made it to the rooftop.
Where have you been watching from this whole time?
From the drone, Yagamishi. From
Yeah.
here, use the drone as a guide and jump from that roof toward the classroom.
Oh my god.
You're gonna have to clear a big gap.
Right.
Alright.
Try not.
You can perform a long jump after getting a running start. The distance you can jump depends on how fast you run, so run fast if you want to jump far. Okay. What gap? There was no gap. What do you mean? Okay. That's weird.
Yagamishi, it looks like some of the guards have arrived. You think you can make it out of there?
I hope so.
I'll have to somehow. But before that, I'm gonna need to set up the...
What? Even after all that?
Yeah, it's very important.
Yeah, I should be able to make a clean getaway, as long as I'm done before security gets too tight.
Are you serious?
It'll be fine. All I have to do is not get caught, right? Besides, I have the world's greatest hacker on my side.
You know very well I'm weak to flattery.
Oh.
But for the glory of Yokohama 99, I will not let you down, Yagamishi. Let's get this mission started.
Yeah.
Better be careful here.
You can stealth. Head to class 2-2.
Like I said, I should be able to help you get to your destination without incident. Make sure you don't lose that earpiece, okay?
Got it.
I sent you some really good pancakes, Chell. Okay, yeah. Nice. Looks like I make it through there.
Okay, that makes sense. Damn. Not happening. And this was the shortest route to Class 2-2.
Nothing we can do but find another route. Give me a moment. Yagamishi, it seems the rooftop might be a more viable option.
Yeah.
Okay.
No sense waiting for the guards to just give up there. Let's check out the rooftop.
To the roof.
Now. The hell? Another roadblock?
My apologies. I'm afraid that was a blind spot.
Well, shit.
Yagamishi, how much? Just one.
Got a plan?
Of course. Yagamishi, it's time to put that thing I gave you to use.
You mean this ball or whatever?
All right, cool. I was about to ask.
It's kind of like one of those anti-theft balls, actually.
Sukumo
Fill
smoke.
that ball with powder or liquid.
Right. So what's inside this thing?
Acid.
Oh, just some peppers.
Peppers?
Now, don't doubt the magician. Just take my word for it and let it fly.
Whoa, pancakes. Sorry. While taking cover, move the cursor over them. R2 to throw the ball. Okay.
Aha.
Take that. I kill you. Oh, I can't take him out like that. Never mind.
Oh, damn. It worked like a charm.
What did I tell you? But, Yagamishi, that only works once. You'll have to procure a refill on your own.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright. These kids. Whoa, why is the roof crowded? Not much cover, there's no getting away if security finds me. Alright, well, clearly the answer's over here somewhere. What if I go up this ladder? No? I mean, do I just walk over here? I guess the security is the real important thing, right? Okay. Just gonna right behind you there, get in there. Okay, cool.
Tsukumo, can you hear me? If I keep going down this way, I'll just end up back at the scene from earlier, right?
The landing where you were accused of being a pervert? Yes.
You have any idea how it's looking right now?
I'll take a look.
Did they get rid of my camera?
No sign of that sharp girl who framed you. The onlookers seem to have dispersed too.
Oh, then I'm good to go?
There is one guard posted there, but I'm sure you can get past him.
Yeah, he's...
Looking at the chart is so funny, it's just a wake of popular characters in a Yakuza. I don't know if you... It seems like a lot, but if you drew that, that would be really good. Just all of them face down and she's just going through them like nothing. It might... Yeah, it's a very good concept. IMO. Alright, I'm on the second floor. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna try and wrap up the stream right now too, so that you don't feel obligated to stay up. Nandoro. I will do my best to spread the good word of Ayame in wake of your nappy nap. It's not a nap, it's sleep. Can I sprint now? Yeah. Stealth completed.
Okay, I'm in class 2-2. Nobody in sight.
Roger that. Seems like those guards were no trouble for you.
Yeah, thanks to you. Well, Better set up those speakers while I can.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Where was Koda-san's desk? Koda was like over here. No, it didn't actually want me to look. It just told me. I think she was sitting around here. Okay, then the speaker should face this way. What are you doing, Yagami? He's just gonna play a massive fart noise so the people around her like get away from her.
Oh, testing. Testing.
Perfect.
Cool.
Your speakers are awesome, Tsukumo. Almost like you're in the room.
Does this mean your setup is complete?
Yeah, I've pretty much done what I can.
Okay. Oh no.
Huh?
These jerks again.
Oh, no, you don't. You stay your ass right there.
I just started this job. Please leave me
I see
alone.
you got security all riled up. They've been looking all
Oh
over.
boy.
Didn't think you'd be dumb enough to stay. Could have sworn I saw you earlier on lunch. Now where have I seen that face? Oh, you're the guy from yesterday. The guy who stole my fucking phone.
Hey, maybe if you weren't such a piece of crap, I wouldn't have stolen your phone.
Right.
Alright. Let's, whoa, this guy's... Oh, great. Now I gotta beat up the team captain. Playing rugby? I'm a janitor and I work here.
You're only making this worse on yourself, you know? You're here to swipe some girl's gym clothes or something?
Does this mean we could beat the answers out of him?
Dude, you're like 37.
Oh,
What are you
yeah.
doing in here?
We'll end up as heroes for breaking this nasty-ass
No, you won't.
I always wondered what it'd be like to shatter a human bone. Whoa. What is this?
Alright, let's just beat up these kids.
This guy doesn't mess around, Yakun. We all need to take him at once.
You could try.
What?
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, if we fight in the classroom, we're just gonna destroy the desks.
Holy shit!
Don't let him go!
Alright. Whoa! Yes. I would have loved a QTE that I could fail and just have Yagami slam into the wall. Whoa! Kick it. Okay. Whoa, this guy's cool as hell.
I guess he's more than just your average creeper.
Alright, kids. Rowdy students.
Yagami, you can't get caught now. They'll label you as a sex offender.
What?
You don't want that on the news,
That's
do you?
the... Oh, man.
Have that. Only one way out then. Come on, bring it!
Bam! Just kick him over. Okay. Get out of here. Oof. Oh my god. They're children. Just the rugby boys, huh? I'm very curious as to what that is. Oh, nice. Bam! Dead. Ash, can you go and vote for Ayame in that poll? Deadly attacks. When a powerful enemy emits an aura, they're about to use a deadly attack. These deal huge damage, but can be countered with proper timing. Press X right before a deadly attack hits to evade. This will prompt circle to appear on screen. Press circle to unleash your counterattack. Whoa. What's up, loser? Boom. Thank you, Ash. I'm going to vote right now.
Should I have gone easier on them?
Never mind those guys. You need to make yourself scarce. Unfortunately, you're on your own from here. The three of us need to make our exit now, too. We'll all regroup at the office, okay?
I got it.
All right. Before we wrap this up, I think it's a good place to stop. I voted for Ayame twice, so thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being here for the start of another game. I really, already really like it. Can't wait to get through the story and see what kind of crazy turns, twists and turns it takes. Thank you. I always appreciate your like commentary, and you definitely elevate the experience. So I appreciate you hanging out. For now, though, let's go say hi to somebody else who's streaming. We're gonna play it forward like we do almost every time. And I will upload this VOD to YouTube. I'm trying to get the night shell. Have a good night and have a good day at work. Who are we gonna say hello to? Let's go say hello to. Wow, a lot of people are streaming today. Sarah Pods is playing Zodiac Age. We're gonna go see that. Let's go say hi to Sarah Pods. I think it's her first stream of the year, and I think she took some time off at the end of December to, vacation, take time off, which you should do when you're working all year. All right, everyone. Thanks for being here. I'll be back Wednesday with more of this, or Yakuza Kiwami, or Far Cry 6. Not sure yet. Have a good night.